Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. Tonight we bring you our first taste of Europa League action for the season. So our first Europa League stream, we have Brighton versus Ajax at the Amex. Got those two mixed up. There should be a really interesting game. Struggling to speak tonight. Ajax have struggled in the leagues this season so far. Currently find themselves in the relegation zone, whereas Brighton doing very well. And I don't know what I'm talking so much, but how are you excited for it?
I'm very excited, as you say, our first kind of adventure into the Europa League Thursday night football. As you say, both Ajax have really struggled domestically and in Europe. They need to be picking up points. Away at the Amex tonight, Brighton will be up for it, similar to Newcastle. They're back in Europe, they want to really enjoy it. And this is a big game. You're up against a team that was winning a Champions League semi-final not that too many years ago. Big night for Brighton, big night for the home crowd. Yeah. They're going to want to put on a show.
As you say, Brighton really struggling to find points so far. They lost to IAK Athens in the first match, and then they drew with Marseille in the second game. So not a great start for them in the Europa League. But yeah, they'll be having to pick up a big 3 points tonight and put themselves in a good spot for qualification.
Yeah, I think that they're still trying to find that fine line between rotation and quality, but it looks like a bit of a stronger side tonight, more of the first 11 we're used to seeing. So they'll be hoping they can get their first win in the group stage.
Yeah, Daz, we're also welcome to the stream. Big up, guys. Great to see you, Daz. And Harry as well, saying absolutely shameful from the gym. Asked them to put the stream on. They said, no, can't believe it. Rightfully, we would be furious, wouldn't we?
That would be
disgraceful from the gym. Change gym, mate. Find a new gym. But yeah, should be a good game tonight. I do like the Europa League. It's I don't know. Obviously, Champions League is Champions League, so it's more prestigious. But the Europa League has that sort of feel about it. That Thursday night, not many people watch all the games, but there are a couple of gems in there.
I feel with the Europa League, every game feels more competitive. Like even when the little sides rock up who are much bigger sides. They still, when Legia turned up to Villa Park and won 3-2, you see results like that.
Liverpool played a couple of weeks ago that felt a valiant effort.
And they went 1-0 down, didn't they, to some random team. That's what I like the Europa League. It's competitive. Usually the games are fun. Usually there's a lot of goals involved. Two very good sides on show tonight.
And you get to see a lot of young talent, a lot of young players coming through, getting their first chances.
Especially watching these two sides, their academies are second to none.
Well, Brighton's academy isn't that, but yeah, recruitment is fantastic. Ryan, do you want to the stream with a classic high full stop? Excellent, Ryan. Welcome, mate. Great to see you. But yeah, shall we get into the lineups?
Yes.
So, Brighton versus Ajax, of course, as we mentioned, it is at the Amex, and we'll start with the home side. In between the sticks, it is Steele. I forgot his first name there. Jason Steele in ahead of Bart Verbruggen. In the back four, it's Milner, Dunk, Van Hecke, and Veltman playing at left back, or potentially Milner and Veltman at right back. Across the four, Adingra, Gross, Gilmore and Mitoma, and then the two up front, Fati and Pedro. Now, we could see a variety of different formations in that front line. It could be Adingra on the right, Mitoma on the left, and then Pedro behind Fati. Adingra could be an attack midfield and Fati out wide, or through the middle. We don't know.
There's plenty of options to choose from.
Exactly.
I mean, it confuses us a little bit. I'm sure it's going to confuse Ajax.
Possibly, but they have played a 4-4-2 as well at times this season when using Welbeck and Ferguson, so we could see something like that tonight. As for the opposition then, Ajax, in between the sticks, it is Diant Ramai, an interesting change there as they choose to bench Geronimo Rulli for this competition. In the back four, it is Anton Gueye, then they've got Josip Sutalo, Hato and Borna Sosa. In midfield three, it's Tahirovic, Berghuis and Taylor. On the right, Carlos Borges, their new signing from Manchester City. On the left, it's Stephen Bervane, and through the middle, it's Brian Brobby. So a very decent team from Ajax. They've not done well this season though. Under new management today, I believe it's a caretaker manager in Hedvige Maduro. Has been with the Dutch national side and the Dutch under-21s, played for Ajax between 1999 and 2008. Managed Ajax between 1999 and 2008. So a veteran potentially coming back into that role then. By the way, it hasn't been a manager for 5 years. Maybe moved up into more of a bordering role and is now just taking over while they need someone, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a team that lacks ability. It's a team that has the minerals to beat most European sides on their day, but they've lacked confidence this year. They've lacked kind of belief, especially when they go a goal down. Their instant reaction is, oh, here we go again, we're going to lose again. So they could do with picking up a good result tonight. They've really struggled, both domestically. They sit near the bottom of the table. Usually they're several points clear by now. So they will really want to push on tonight, get some points on the board, and because if they can get through in Europe, that'll give them some extra motivation for this season.
Indeed. Daz asks, can you please look at the Liverpool lineup? Of course we can, Daz. Let me just get it up quickly. So, Liverpool are playing Toulouse tonight, a very difficult match. Toulouse, well, they haven't been sensational this season.
They'll be hoping not to lose.
Great pun. Liverpool then, Kelleher in between the sticks. Back four of Alexander-Arnold, Gomez, Matip and Chambers. Across the three, it's Jones, Endo and Gravenberch. And then across the front three, Jota, Nunez and Elliott. Luke Chambers at left back. I hope he's not as bad as his namesake is. No. But, yeah, I've seen a little bit of him. He scored against me in FM, actually, on this year's new game. But, yeah.
Decent side. What you expect. It's a strong side, but it's a rotated side.
Yeah. Yeah,
they should be pretty comfortable against Toulouse.
I was going to say they should be, but you never know.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the game at hand. Brighton versus Ajax. Anything you think we should touch on before getting into the game, into predictions, that sort of stuff?
I think this. We're getting in this. After this, we're halfway through the group stage. This is a big game for both sides. So we're both hoping to get the points. Sitting third and fourth in the group is not what they want, especially from Ajax point of view. Ajax, a team known for doing well in the Champions League. They don't want to be knocked down to the conference. They don't want to be in the...
A draw would leave us with a situation where the points go 5-4-3-2, so that's quite fun.
That would be quite fun. But I mean, you'd expect Athens to be out, and then Marseille are a good side, but...
So Athens were topping the group going into this week. Obviously, Marseille just beat them 4-1 at home, so pretty comprehensive victory for the French outfit. Then Athens are currently have moved down to second in the group. If Ajax win tonight, they could see themselves rise back up to first if they win by 3 goals or more.
Yeah.
Sorry, 2 goals or more. Brighton could see themselves up to second with any sort of victory.
Yeah.
But can't quite get anywhere near Marseille.
So these sides now play each other back to back in terms of how the match treats work. So to land the first blow tonight would be big for both sides. Learn a lot about each other because they need points. Because they can't, if they lose both games to their opposing number, they're then going to be scrambling for points against Athens and Marseille.
Yeah, if you're just hopping in, by the way, make sure to vote in that poll in chat. So far, 100% of people backing Brighton tonight. Wow. So I guess that's a lot of people looking at the form, looking at the quality of the two sides, and just judging Brighton to be the better in both of those aspects.
Yeah.
And I do agree. It's going to be difficult for Ajax to get anything from tonight. They've not been great recently. Confidence and belief is going to be low, especially against a Brighton side who are a very, very good side. It's going to be a tough match.
It is definitely. They're going to be on the back foot for the majority of it, just not in terms of kind of coming into it. They're going to be on the back foot with all the pressure and the kind of morale around the squad. But I think in terms of the play, Brighton will know that they're at home. They want to make it count. They're going to try and hit them early with and play their football. And if Ajax let that happen, they're going to be in for a tough night. So they've got to remain regimented, remain motivated, keep pushing for the 90 minutes, and hope they can because they can get the ball to Borges or Robbie or anyone else really. Taylor. These are all good players. They can get something from nothing. They can score goals. They're good footballers at the end of the day. They're just lacking a lot in terms of self-belief right now.
Agreed. Shall we get some predictions then before kick-off? As it were last night, we've got loads of different games across the divisions tonight, so we'll be keeping tabs on all of the Europa League and Conference League matches. If there's any mental score lines, then we'll make sure to update you. Of course, if we'll have our focus on Brighton Ajax and also Liverpool Toulouse as the other obviously English guy.
Obviously we've already seen the other game in this group, Marseille Athens, pretty convincing from Marseille.
Yeah.
We've already seen 2 British sides, West Ham losing to Olympiacos, Villa battering
not great for them, really.
No, it's not great for them. Brighton, we hope linked to be on the Villa side of the spectrum with a big win tonight, but it's good. They're up for it. It's gonna be a good atmosphere. It means a lot for the fans. We're back in Europe. It's
to be in Europe.
I don't think any of these guys have ever seen Brighton play in Europe. So it's a big game for them.
I don't think Ajax would we expect to be in the Europa League.
No, not at all. To see
a bit of a weird one for both
sets. Like big old Lewis Dunk leading out Brighton in the Europa League. Mental scenes. In terms of prediction, then I think Brighton should have enough tonight. Just on kind of everything that's going on or off the pitch.
It's just me or just Jason Steele look different. Like that's not Jason Steele.
He's got hair, so it is.
That's not that's a different guy. That's not Jason Steele.
But I think Brighton should be right. I'll go 2-0 Brighton with goals from Mitoma and Fatty.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be fairly comfortable for Brighton. I will go. I want to say 2-0, but you've already said it, so I'll go 3-0. One more. I think it'll be Billy Gilmore with a goal. I'll go Jan-Paul Van Hecke, and I will say Kyron Mitoma. Bit of an obvious one, but very good player.
Fair enough. Makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, one player I think that's got a lot to prove tonight is Ansu Fati. He's not really done anything since joining Brighton.
I mean, he scored against City last week. That was big for him.
Yeah, that's pretty decent, to be fair.
Completely forgot about that. Apart from that, you can't. But what he wanted is a big performance where he played if they win tonight, he gets a goal and an assist, he has a magical performance, then that's what he needs.
He's got a good opportunity tonight against the young right back. I believe his name is Gaye. Yeah. The Danish right back. So I mean that's a difficult gig for him. If he plays obviously out wide, we imagine we meet him on the left. So if he's on the right, he's up against. I have to double check who on earth Brighton play. Oh, Bruno Sosa, who's very attacking. So there's a lot of space to exploit him behind there.
Yeah.
He's through the middle, then Hato and Sutalo, who, I mean, it's a very young partnership.
It is.
Yoran Hato coming through the youth academy is just 17 years old, starts at centre-half tonight. And then Josip Sutalo, who joined from Dinamo Zagreb over the summer, plays at centre-half. He's only 23. So one of the youngest centre-half partnerships I've ever seen.
That is very, very young. But, they're coming away to Brighton here. They've got a lot of travelling support. We know those fans are very passionate. We know they care a lot about their football club to the point where they'll throw things on the pitch just to get their message across.
Brighton want to win, but they want to leave it as late as possible so that Ajax haven't got time to throw anything on.
Because if Brighton score early, they'll be...
So if it's 4-0 Brighton, the game's not going to finish.
No. But Amex welcomes European football once again.
Yeah, I'll be hoping for a slightly better result than the last time they hosted European action.
Definitely so. I mean, I'm liking this Ajax all black kit. Looks quite nice.
Yeah, their away strip is a very, very nice shirt.
Promise, we spoke about this obviously in the video we covered Ajax, but they've lost their reliables. Like, I usually look to an Ajax side and I'll see a Klaassen or a Blind.
A Tadic.
Or someone like a leader that can carry, like tonight, Tadic would score 2 and it would carry them to a draw.
Yeah,
I don't see that
arguably
tonight.
Someone who could have been a very big leader for Brighton for Ajax is on the opposition, Joel Veltman.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a fantastic player for Brighton when he was there.
For Ajax when he was there.
For Ajax, sorry, That's been very good for Brighton.
They've got to look to players like Robbie tonight who can, play brilliant football.
Well, I'd say Stephen Beirvain.
Yeah,
he's been in these big games. He's probably the biggest. Their talisman. I mean, he takes the armband tonight.
He's played against Brighton, obviously, a lot of times for Tottenham.
Tottenham.
I put an accent on there.
I said a few times for Tottenham.
Yeah, Tottenham Hotspur. But it's a big night for Brighton. If they can get a win, they're putting their name up there, like against up with the likes of Ajax, which doesn't really mean much this year. But a few years ago, if you told me that Brighton could beat Ajax, I'd have laughed you out of the room.
Yeah. Bartosz Frankowski, our referee tonight. Perhaps more interestingly, though, is the VAR official Massimiliano Irati.
Yeah,
one of the many people out there will recognise.
Last night's one of VARs was Paul Van Bommel.
Well, yeah, good. I also didn't know whether. For some reason, I recognise the linesman name, Marcin Boniek. I don't know why.
I thought it was a player.
Yeah, there was a player, Boniek, a very famous player, but
I think it was Berghuis as well in the middle midfield for Ajax. Very good player as well. He'll be having to get on the ball and try and create something.
Also, Key Klaksvik have won their game from earlier. 3-0 for Key Klaksvik, become the first club from the Faroe Islands to win a group stage match in a European competition.
That's incredible. That is an incredible feat to them. Congrats to the whole team.
That is, yeah.
Well, we're going to get kicked off here, and it should be a good one.
Hopefully.
And also some goals as well.
Hopefully so. Alumni came onto the stream. Hello, lads. It might just be me, but have you lads been away for a while? Hope all is good. Come on, you Orient. No, we haven't been away for a while. I was going to say, check the channel, London Cane. If anything, we've been posting more and more. We've been very regular, but yeah. I don't know if YouTube's not pushing out our content as much, London Cane, potentially, because a lot of our regulars haven't seemed to be finding our stuff. So, I don't know. Maybe YouTube hates us now.
Maybe.
So
we're still there.
We swore a bit too much in the Chelsea Arsenal game.
We'll be here every weekend. We'll be here every weekday with videos, so just to check back and keep updated. Yeah.
A moment of silence here before kick-off then for a Brighton legend, Jerry Ryan, who has unfortunately passed away.
For him. Balloons, there's some nice balloons as well around the crowd. They're just getting smacked up in the air. But yeah, no, big night for Brighton. Though we're hoping to honour him with a nice big win. And Zerbi, I mean, still looking for his first win in European football.
I'll say Zerbi obviously has a lot of experience in European football with the likes of Shakhtar, but it feels like Zerbi's not proven himself yet in Europe. Shakhtar did well. They got to a few Champions League group stages. I think they got through to round 16 once while he was there. Maybe. Or maybe that's Europa League round 16. Either way, they've not done loads. He's not done a lot in Europe. So this is his chance, isn't it, with Brighton? They're a good side. They have been handed a very tough group due to their coefficient, but there's a good chance for them to prove themselves in this group. Yeah. Marseille, they're doing well, but they're beatable. Ajax are very much in the bloody dumps at the moment.
Yeah.
So, unlike Athens, while they lost them in the first game week, they shouldn't have many problems with them in the final game week. Okay, Norman says the final is going to be Liverpool versus Marseille. Good to be back. Welcome back, Caden.
You can never predict the Europa League until the Champions League sides get knocked down.
Yeah, of course.
Because someone massive Real Madrid rock up.
Either Newcastle, Milan, Dortmund or PSG will be in there, and you've got to say they will be one of the favourites. Anyway, we are on the way here then. Brighton get us started here at the Amex for this Europa League group stage tie. It's Brighton versus Ajax. A very exciting game. Dunk. Paul Van Hecker. None Kane says, up and away, it's just me. Honestly, nothing pops up like before. Good to see you, lads. Anyway, respect to you. Thank you, London Kane. If you do want notifications and stuff, you can follow us on Twitter. We do always tweet before we go live.
Discord.
Or join the Discord. There's always notifications in there and a bit of conversation. So the links to both of those are in the description. But yeah, Brighton.
So I think our social is probably more trusty than our YouTube notifications.
Or Instagram as well. We do put a post out every morning before we stream. And notificate and post about all our videos and stuff as well.
You can follow TikTok. Won't give you notifications, but you can follow it if you want.
Yeah. Caden says, very excited to see Pedro tonight. Very sad he isn't at Watford, though. Yeah. It was a bit of a weird situation over the summer, wasn't it, between Watford and Brighton fans? A lot of Watford fans were very happy to see him go, just because they thought, that was a bit of a dubious one. I think that's a claim to be made for a penalty there, not anything given though, and Steele. Sorry,
tell you what difference is there.
Goalkeeper.
That's completely clean in Netherlands. That's the same with penalty in England.
Yeah.
So you mix them together, you get a very fine line.
Yeah.
It looked very just deliberate.
That is an ambitious ball cut out well by Gay, and now it's with Borges.
It's
Carlos. I mean, that's a bit of a miscommunication there. Carlos Borges feels very very raw whenever he's on the ball. There's clear talent there, but he's just not played enough football.
That's given us a foul in the middle of the pitch.
It's clumsy from the youngster.
Yeah.
Yore Hato.
Very nervous, does not want to concede anything so far. And I mean, I was literally before that Borges just kicked it into his right back and it went out of play. I was going to say it's important for Ajax to be, to calm the nerves and step in quickly. And so far, they've nearly given away a penalty and smashed it into each other's feet.
Gross. Dunk.
But they'll be aware of how Brighton play. This brilliant set-up play using the
now Jan-Paul Van Hecker. Gilmore in the pocket of space finds Gross. Now out wide, Veltman creating the width. Tries to play it inside, it comes off bare vein, and that will be a corner.
I would say Veltman, you'll recognise all his old friends, but he won't. They're not there anymore.
I couldn't know any of them.
They're all, these are all 17-year-olds for Ajax.
Already goals across European competition. Then Roma 1-0 up against Slavia Praha or Prague. Florian Wirtz has put Leverkusen 1-0 up against Karabakh, so some good starts for those sides. And yeah, hopefully we see some early goals, or at least some goals this evening.
Oh, Gross. The corner routine here. This is working.
All in.
Oh,
it's a bit messy.
What's his name? Milner. I mean, he struggled against City, didn't he, James Milner?
Yeah.
Jerry got you from.
I was going to say. Difficult gig, to be fair.
That is very
if Carlos Borges is feeling in the mood tonight, he could create a similar problem. Gay, they're absolutely pelting the ball, and it almost, with how high Steele was there, almost caught him out.
I don't think he intentionally tried to shoot. I think he was clearing it.
Just clearing his lines, but it has got Brighton keeper under a little bit of pressure. Caden says Discord is the best way to get notifications, and also we all have some great conversations in the server. We do indeed, and the more people that join, the more active it is, the better the conversations are. So yeah,
right now we have good conversations, but obviously if you get more
they're infrequent because we can't, not everyone can be on there all the time.
Also, you get different people who are on different sides of the world. You suddenly get you'll have your British people and your European talking people at the same time, and then you kind of Asian and American.
And that is the point of the football chat.
Yeah.
Igniting conversation.
Everyone can talk about it. It might even speak the same language as us.
The reason we started, we just want people to talk to about football. No one else will listen.
Yeah.
Hato. Not too bad. To Ranai. I have to say, I'm not familiar with Ajax's goalkeeper today.
No.
I was expecting Geronimo Rulli.
I've
got Ranai.
Interesting to see how he does.
Yeah.
Right now, he's having a great time.
Okay, Nars, how are YouTube doing in FPL? Very successful weeks. We spoke about this on the podcast in the week if you want a bit more detail. But I got 92. You were in the 100 club this week. So
I'm 31st in the TFC league.
very impressive. Very, very impressive. But yeah. Caden says, I'm going to say Brighton 3, Ajax 2. What a game.
That would be a good game. We'd be in for a good treat.
Yeah. Also, are you two doing a watch along for the Manchester Derby? Yes, we have 2 streams planned this weekend. Don't really want to announce the El Clasico one, but if we can find a way to watch it, then we'll be live for that on Saturday at 3:15, and then we will be live definitely for Manchester Derby. It's my birthday Sunday, but still, we're not going to miss the Manchester Derby, are we? But so yeah, we'll be.
You can miss 2 hours
live
of
for that.
Exactly. Derby.
I'd have been watching it anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game.
Dunk. Now Gilmore. Opens his body up, looking for a pass. Goes across to Pascal Gross. Looking for the wide option. Gilmore. Gross. Now going out wide in search of Joel Veltman. Heads it inside. Adingra. Veltman. Tries to knock it across. Mitoma. Touch. Pushes it out of his feet and almost takes it past Gaye. Now forced towards the corner by the Danish right back. Oh, that is an excellent time from Mitoma. Sends him. Cuts it back. João Pedro, and he's fired it wide.
Scuffed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got it.
Didn't fall perfectly there for João Pedro. You felt like that was Fatty's chance. This is a magnificent turn. Kawado Mitoma. Such an agile player.
Be chasing that all night. Yeah. Careful.
And here you feel like that was intended for Fatty.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, it just didn't quite reach him. And instead, fell to Pedro on his weak foot.
Pedro needs a goal. He scored a penalty here and there. I think he scored one outfield goal as well. But he needs just another good performance under his belt. And you might as well prove yourself in a game like tonight.
Indeed. I mean, Guiri as well, by the way, has scored for Rennes, putting them 1 up away at Panathinaikos. Hato. Now back to Ranai.
I said at the moment I couldn't call any of these Europa League groups.
You can't ever.
Big teams keep losing, little teams like
Holding forward. That's not a great touch from Robbie, but it's won back by Ajax, Sosa. And that's a great ball from Berghuis. Can Bergwijn chase it down? He's going to give chase. And he's managed to win it off of Veltman, and in the eyes of the ref, he's used a little bit too much force.
That's clever. That's clever defending from Veltman. It looked like Veltman hit the deck before Bergwijn even got there.
Yeah.
Very smart, experience. From the referee's angle, the referee was always going to give that, even if it wasn't too much contact.
Ansu Fati, and that's put out of play by Borges. The El Clasico will be on one of the dodgy streams. Yeah, well, we'll probably use a VPN, Caden, rather than a dodgy stream. But yeah. Jan-Paul Van Hecker now on the ball. Gilmore. Van Hecker. Now Gross. Trying to search for a teammate in a pocket. Plays the ball in to Simon Adingra. Falls, though, into the path of Ajax. Carlos Borges.
Brighton's talents.
Tahirovic. Now Gaia. Agayi, and that's cleared away by Ranai.
Have they loaned out the likes of Sarmiento and Enciso?
I think Julian Ciso's injured. I believe Jeremy Sarmiento is injured.
Okay.
No. Sarmiento loan, Enciso injury.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah. Just want to say, big up Jack and Harry. Thank you. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Chelsea fan. Good to see you. And Liverpool are 1-0 up. Diego Jota with that goal. Did not take them long. 9 minutes played there.
Well, that was a long ball.
And it's an easy claim for Ranai.
Ajax fans jumping up and down. They're having a great time.
Yeah.
They're going to enjoy the fact their team are not losing for once. So that's big for them.
Ranai. Looking long, and that is a interesting ball. Looking for Carlos Borges, and it's headed, trying to be headed home there.
Not as well.
Not really. It's just a difficult one to deal with there for James Milner.
It is an interesting
This goalkeeper's distribution, by the way, Ranai, his distribution is exceptional.
It is an interesting one to see James Milner start so frequently. I thought
he's a good player, though.
I know, but I thought he was brought in as a rotation option.
Yeah.
I guess Stupian's injured, isn't he?
Yeah, so he's started playing as he's the starting left back right now, seemingly.
Which isn't great.
No.
Corner.
Obviously, last season they would rotate Levi Colwill out there, but
that's
ball in, flicked away by Milner and flicked on by Tahirovic, but it's not.
Milner actually helped that
very
corner
good.
on because it wasn't a great corner, and he actually ended up flicking it into the box.
Yeah. Kane saying 5-0 Liverpool win incoming. Yeah, seems that way. Seems that way. Thanks everyone tuning in, by the way, tonight. It's great to see so many people.
Ajax manager does not look like a manager. He's just like a bloke. He's just got to put a day out.
I don't know whether he looks young, so he might have been an ex-player. The football doesn't differentiate between the two. I'll research in a second. But yeah, Daz asks, what games are you doing this weekend, if any? We have El Clasico on Saturday, if we can find a way to watch it. We're going to work on that tomorrow. And then on Sunday, Manchester's Derby. So it should be a good one, that.
That's a foul. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit too forceful there. Sutalo and Ajax, Brighton.
I'm loving the Watford Orient link up with the guy on loan. Is Ford his name?
Yeah.
Love it.
Shaq Ford. Just want to say Chelsea playing on Christmas Eve is a joke. I'm not going. Family comes first. Yeah, I quite like the feeling. I know, obviously, for attending fans, it's a bit difficult.
What time is it?
I love football.
What time is it?
I want to say 5:30 because it's or 4:30. It's a Sunday kickoff.
5:30, Christmas Eve. Oh, that's a good ball in. Oh, Ramai caught. He's actually wiped out by his own defender, and the rest given a foul. He's lucky there because he's gone to punch the ball, and the defender's saying that he was pushed by Dunk. I don't think he was. I think he's just here we go. Watch it again. Ball goes in. No, they've got away with one there because Dunk. I mean, he leans into the defender. That's not a foul. And then he just takes his own goalkeeper.
It's at 1 o'clock, by the way.
That's all right. That's not too bad.
And that's out for a Ajax goal kick. I thought that came off the Ajax defender there, but it didn't.
No, watch the football. Then have an afternoon of watching stuff. Then have dinner. Then get your Christmas pyjamas on. And have a nice little light in before Santa Claus comes.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like it. He walks with confidence. The Ajax manager.
Yeah.
Brilliant posture. Oh, Gilmore.
You notice the most random things.
The camera wasn't great.
Nice flick. Fatty can't win it back. Tahirovic now. And here's Taylor. Kenneth Taylor. Very highly rated prospect for Ajax. Ball falls to Brian Brobby. His touch has sent it into another district, but it's come off. Ball moved out wide. Carlos Borges just about keeping that in play. And now looking to attack James Milner, but Milner does well to see it out. And that will be a throw. Backward Dunk. He's got space to drive into, and Lewis Dunk will drive into it.
So literally he's just running forwards, and everyone's just moving up.
Scanning for options here. An option said to go across to his centre-back partner, Van Hecker.
Meetimus hugging the touch.
Now back to side. Dunk. And he's spotted Meetimer, but it's cut up by Gaye. Fatty puts pressure on. Nice interchange there between Tahirovic and
Pedro. Oh, he got lucky because he showed
Borges versus Milner. Who wins? It's Milner.
Yeah, Pedro got lucky there because he showed too much to Taylor. Managed to skip away from him, but then again, heavy touch let him down.
Yeah.
That ball isn't sticking to him like he wants it to.
Liverpool versus Arsenal the day before Christmas Eve. Yeah, we will definitely be live for that one. Very excited for that. We may be live on Boxing Day. We'll see how plans sort of work out. But it's an 8 o'clock kickoff, so may well be back here. In which case we'll stream it. But yeah,
that's not too bad.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be like midday Boxing Day.
No, that was last year, wasn't it? We did Liverpool, Aston Villa on Boxing Day. It was quite nice actually. Adingra, can he keep this alive?
He's
put out for a throw. Quite smart that.
Couldn't keep it on, but he'd rather give the opposition a goal kick, rather than give him a throw than a goal kick.
Yeah.
That's clever play for a young player, realising that in a game, in the middle of a game.
Yeah.
So, do you know Borna Sosa was at left back for Ajax tonight?
I don't know how many times I've mentioned it in this stream so far, but yeah. Sosa. Throwing cutout, which isn't something you usually say. Brian Brobby here battling with Veltman. Now Berghuis against Gilmore in the middle. No one can really get a stranglehold on it. Tahirovic knocks it back to Sutalo, who's under pressure here from João Pedro, and it's smashed forwards. Milner plays it down the line, and that's going to bobble out of play.
Yeah, young centre-half partnership for Ajax hasn't done too badly so far.
No,
They
it's
haven't much
fairly
to deal
composed.
with.
And Toulouse are level,
Wow.
as are Karabag against Leverkusen.
Wow.
Shocks across Europe.
Double wow.
I'll find out who scored for Toulouse then, but they are level against Liverpool. Thijs de Linger. Probably could have predicted that.
Yeah.
Only one word. But yeah.
I couldn't name you another Toulouse player.
Well, they've lost a lot of their best players to lose.
Long ball. I didn't want to lose them.
Oh, and that's
I got
what
away
I was
with
going
one
to say. Comes off bare vein, and he can't really do anything to bring it down. But yeah,
Yeah, a bit lucky there. Just a bit of a loose back pass. Bare vein getting onto it. Bare vein cutting it out, sorry, but not going to keep it on. Gilmore, we love his range of passing, and that is a gorgeous ball to Dingra, whose touch ended up running into bare vein. He wins the header, and now he's in again. He's got the wrong side of Souza. He cuts back on himself. Still got the football here. Gross. Oh, nice.
lovely turn from Pascal Gross. Now out wide, Joel Veltman. Back to Gross. We mentioned the Christmas schedule there. It is mental as it is. Like, there's so much football over Christmas. I do love it, though, I have to say. Adingra. It's a lot of it's all on Prime and stuff, so you can watch it all.
Yeah,
I love it.
I couldn't be a footballer because I love Christmas.
You'd take off Christmas Eve and Boxing Day. You'd have the week off.
I get an injury every year. I've got a
Gilmore.
problem.
He tries to slot it through to Pedro, but it goes to Mitoma. And Guy tries to see him out. Mitoma causing him some issues, but it's great defending, actually, from Guy. And then
on the line physically.
Sutalo going long. And Carlos Borges can't keep it in play. But he's kicked it away there. He might put himself in for a booking here.
He didn't need to do that.
And that is immature from Carlos Borges.
Is he getting a book for that? I think the referee's going to have a chat with him.
Potentially
say, look, mate, that was unnecessary. Didn't need to do that. Don't do it again, and I'll book you.
Well, the ref was marched over there with some purpose. We never actually saw what he said to him.
That's a pass that's not going to go to anywhere.
Rani is going to keep it in play rather than let it run for a goal kick.
Fair enough. I'll kick with his hands. Oh, he's going to take. It looks like he's take the goal kick anyway. Just enjoying the ball really. First 15 minutes, not too much goal malfunction, but it's been quite an interesting game.
As the minutes tick by, who do you think will be the happier team so far?
I think Ajax, the fact they're not losing.
Yeah, for a change.
The manager coming in tonight.
I'd say.
What's his name? Mahardson?
No. Maduro.
Maduro.
Hedviges.
He'll be hoping for a good result, but he knows that the first few minutes are crucial. They've got through them. They're still level. They can start to get them to grow. They'll grow into the game. They will grow into the game. They've got really good football.
Ahirovic. This is nice play. Taylor. And he's done really well. Great use of the body to catch out Gilmore. Here's Berghuis. Great technical player is Berghuis. 1-2 with Kenneth Taylor.
Get these players on the ball. They're very talented footballers.
Yeah, I think while Sven Mislintat has, in the immediate future, or present, sorry, it's not worked out. I think it's more to blame on the manager, Maurice Steijn, than it is to blame on him. I think he's recruited well. If you look at the team put out tonight, they're playing some nice football.
Well, this team should
win. Don't get me wrong, it's young, it's inexperienced, and that is a problem at times. But if there's any team that have shown that doesn't matter, Brighton are that team.
One or two experienced heads, this team would piss the Eredivisie. Should piss the Eredivisie. Obviously, they're not.
I mean, I think they should have. Veltman was available for free over the summer.
Yeah.
Brighton didn't sign him, and then they re-signed him later in the summer. They could have picked him up, Ajax. I'm sure he would have gone.
Yeah, he'd gone back. He'd love to go back. And he would have been the exact type of person they needed now.
Just a figure, a leader in that dressing room. Because they lost so many over the summer.
I think for the fans, there'll be a guy there that knows what it's like to succeed at Ajax. He knows what it takes to do well. Yeah. You know how much it means to the fans.
Maybe the one person that Van der Vaart isn't calling a melt on national television.
I mean, that doesn't really help, does it?
I don't know. I quite like it, though.
Maybe it kicks him to gear a bit.
I'd love to see that if Jamie Carragher's just on there going, Liverpool, they're a mess. Yeah. They need to sack the director of football. They need to sack the manager.
They're footballers.
Yeah. They're all crap. But yeah. Anyway, on the ball now, Van Heck. Looking for a forward pass and instead goes across to Dunk. Now Fatty. Here is Van Hecker. Gilmore. Van Hecker. Gilmore again. Van Hecker again. Gross. Dunk. Now Milner. Back to Dunk. Out wide to Mitoma. He tries to slide it into Partey, and the clearance away from Tahirovic falls back to me. Tries to slot it past him. One back though by Ajax, and now Ranai will kick clear. Having a goalkeeper that can just smash it past the halfway line with every single kick is very useful, it turns out. When you're playing a team against a team like Brighton, who can really put you on the
gets the edge of his box, he can find the edge of Brighton's box.
Pretty much, yeah. Gross.
Van Hecker. Put him in, what, to just kick it along all the time. Get it going. Get as far away from the goal as possible.
Dunk. Tries a lifted ball at the top, but it's cut out.
Oh, wait.
It is Maduro's first game, yeah.
And chatting the deep end.
Steijn was sacked on Monday.
After they lost
again. Utrecht 4-3 on Sunday.
Because they should have won that game.
They should have. Vice Williams putting the pressure on Milner. Now back to Dunk. Dunk slides it into Fatty. Fatty loses possession though. Taylor. Sosa.
You can see how positive they want to play there, because as soon as Taylor wins the ball back there, you've got Bervain, Borges, Robbie all running beyond.
Yeah, bursting forward.
Trying to give him options. You know, they're forward-thinking players. They are good players.
Trying to counter-attack, trying to overload. They know that this Brighton defence is weak at times. We've seen that Brighton, while they're a very good team, can be exploited.
I mean, look at James Milner's out of position now.
But Milner could score, and it's just a good save from Milner.
I got away one there because I thought Milner's out of position. There's panic. No, they gave him the ball, let him shoot.
Oh, there you go.
Decent. He wasn't. Yeah, it's James Milner. We know he's got a decent.
He felt a bit sloppy from Ajax so far. Like, this has just got to go. And
it's Borges again.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
This is the issue with Mislintat's recruitment strategies. They've signed... The players are very good, we can see that. But they're also very young. So there is a bit of an academy game feel to this.
But like with Brighton, they're young, but they've mixed in players like Dunk, like
Milner. Good ball from Ranai, and Borges is flying after the ball here. Yeah, he is. And Milner...
Do you know what? James Milner
puts it out of play.
But yeah, like
Ranai is...
I think Brighton are young, but they've got Veltman, Dunk...
Milner,
especially in the but especially in more defensive positions.
Yeah,
they've got the young attacking talents up front, but when it comes to putting in a shift and getting a tackle in,
and it means while there's this constant rotation, and Danny Welbeck as well, there's this constant rotation of youngsters and young talent over seasons and throughout and in different matches, you've got a consistent core who understand the main principles and can guide younger players. I think that's so crucial in a dressing room.
Tell you what, if I was having a bad game, if I had to pick two people to pick me up, Lewis Dunk and James Milner
Are they? Yeah, fair enough.
Imagine that, you had a bad half, Dunk comes over to you, you're walking down the tunnel at half time and goes, "You're right, mate. Forget about it. Sort it out in the second half." I'm like, yeah, I believe. Here's a dinger.
Simon Adingra. That's a fantastic interception from Hato, because if not, that's a goal.
Yeah.
Adingra's another exciting one.
Yeah, definitely.
He was brilliant at USG last season. He looks good now. Mitoma perhaps a touch too many there, and he's committed a foul, and he's going to get a yellow card.
I'll tell you what, ref didn't make his mind up straight away.
No.
He gave the foul and hang on a minute, I'll book him. And they're going to call the physios on for the Ajax player. I didn't quite see who it was. It is Berghuis. They called the physios on, but he looks alright. Just the touch escaped him a little bit there. Because he went to shoot and then repositioned his body and he accidentally caught the ball there. And just going over the top of the ball.
Just an update on the poll and chat, by the way. 20 votes so far. 80% for Brighton, 20% for Ajax. Nobody voting for a draw. No one loves a draw. No one backing the draw. But yeah, interesting. 80% in favour of Brighton. I know Ajax haven't been great recently, but a lot of people backing Brighton because they haven't won a game yet.
New managers in European football. That's Ajax's domain.
Yeah. Ranai. Yeah, I mean, could this coach get the job permanently if Ajax do well?
Yeah. Like Ranai, what Ranai? Is it Ranai?
Ranai.
Well, like his goal kicks.
Like Manai, but
he's not winding up for him.
He's just pigging it.
He's not even taking the ball doesn't get out of his feet. He's just kicking it from underneath himself and kicking it 50, 60 yards.
Deant Ramai, the German. It's his second ever game for Ajax.
Oh, well, he's done alright so far. I've been pretty impressed with him. Halfway through the first half now. Game flying by. I think you're right, Kane, to be honest.
In fact, he came on in the Utrecht game because Jay Gorta got injured in the 74th minute. He came on and only because he had won that time.
Well done him. Van Hecker. Can he find anyone? Ajax sitting very deep, very compact. But Brighton will just shift it. Oh, that's sloppy from Milner and Berghuis wins it back. Is he fouled? Yes, he is. And it's going to be the second yellow card. Oh, no, it was good.
Okay, it says Chelsea interested in Aaron Ramsdale, Jadon Sancho as their January transfer window targets. I've seen this reported, but it's only by news outlets I don't really trust. So I'll believe it when I see something a bit more concrete.
I don't want either.
No, I love Jadon Sancho though,
but not where.
But not in his current headspace. He needs to move to a Brighton or a club like that can give him.
Like the League move, or go back to Bundesliga.
Yeah, the pace is just perhaps a little slower. Serie A?
Yeah, same.
Probably not Mourinho. I don't know if he's the greatest guy to get you back in the right
headspace.
He's good for getting you disciplined, though. So if you want that...
You are not going to miss training sessions or clubbing with Mourinho, mate.
He'll attack you.
Maybe I'm trying to think who needs a right winger.
Oh, it's fantastic from Kawara Mitoma. That touch. Plays it into Pedro. Is that over the edge from Hato?
Yeah, no.
No. Not on the eyes of the referee and not on the eyes of the young defender, who points to his shoulder and goes off.
Yeah, the ref was saying it's shoulder on shoulder. I think it's in our replay. It just looked like Pedro got in front of him, which was my only
One of Sosa.
That's the second time that bloke's going to give him a penalty. He's got it alliterated in trouble.
Good defender though, seemingly for 17. That means he's a year older than me. I couldn't do this in the Europa League. I'll be bricking it. I'll consider 2 penalties by now and scored no goal. Adingra.
I guess you're more prepared if you'd been in the Ajax.
Yeah, he's probably good at football as well. Pedro.
That's foul. That one's
he gets clipped there by Hatter.
Finally,
I love the sassy little finger wiggle from the ref.
Van Heck is asking the question.
No.
Here we go. So the ball... no, that's that one for foul. We know that. Here we go. Ball comes across.
I agree.
Yeah, no, that's straight.
I agree. Very good tackle.
I think it's just the fact that Pedro got there first, which made it look like the defender got he thought it was a penalty, but ref says no can do.
Even Zerbi didn't.
Yeah.
Even Zerbi. I know Zerbi does then complain.
I thought he was going to tell his people to get back, but no, he's trying to put his hand on the fourth of his chest.
He's got to do it first.
Yeah. No, you guys sit over there. I'll deal with it.
Because they went running up and shouting at him, and he was just like, "Calm down, guys. Let me deal with this." And he goes over to the fourth to explain.
Lewis Dunk's going to hit this. David Luiz style.
Dunk looking at curl one.
I mean, they're not having a free kick out. I love it. What's ref doing?
God damn.
Why is the ref squatting there like that?
If he just spanks his top corner.
Dunk.
Off the head and it's out for a corner.
If that head hadn't got there, that was travelling.
Oh, that was top corner, mate.
Goalkeeper was in big trouble. But a big deflection off the Ajax wall and out for a Brighton corner. And Goders is on it.
2-1 Leverkusen.
Back in front.
Normality is restored. And Union Saint-Gilloise have levelled up against LASK. Brighton's not really feeder club, but they have got a relationship.
Van Hecker can't get there. Who's it going to
be? He
caught that nicely. It was just rising. Just rising as he hit it.
He did get it. That was sweet. Yeah, sweet finish, but just over the bar.
Yeah.
And Simon Adingra.
Ball bounced up as it fell to him. Side foots it really. Side foot really nicely. Did it take a touch from the keeper's glove?
No. Don't think so.
If anything, you want to get over it, get over the ball and smack it, beautifully. Kind of just get under it a little bit.
Tahirovic. Now it's with Ramai and he catches Fatty as he clears it there. Taylor. And a flick on. Can Beve keep this alive? I think so. Needs support. Here's Borna Sosa. Tahirovic. I'm really impressed with Tahirovic.
This is good
for a youngster. He's got an incredibly mature head on his shoulders.
Yeah, definitely. There's quite a bit of space here for Ajax to use. There was, and that's gone.
Sutalo. Now Hato. Taylor. Moves out wide. Sosa. I have to say, despite the lack of goals, it's been a very entertaining game so far. Both sides play some really nice football. And I think this is what I like about the Europa League. They're two sides who have made a few mistakes so far. They're not perfect.
We haven't seen too much of faction. We've seen a bit in the last couple of minutes, but it's kind of all just been really nice football. I
think Brighton are a possession-based side similar to City, but they are exciting. Yeah. They've got Kawara Mitoma. He runs at people and it's fun.
I don't know what it is though. If Jack Grealish made a touch like that,
he doesn't.
I wouldn't care.
But Jack Grealish doesn't attack wingers. He looks towards the winger. The fullback comes towards him and he turns around and passes it backwards, and they pass it on the back.
Bernardo Silva can bring that ball down beautifully, but no one does it like Kawara Mitoma.
And it's Liverpool 2, Toulouse 1.
There we go. Who scored Jota again?
We'll wait and see.
Is it Anfield?
Yes.
Yeah. Who scored the goal?
We don't know yet. And that ball rolled through to Ramo. No, it says Logan Costa. Block from Toulouse, not a goal. Wataru Endo.
Ah, Endo's got
Wataru Endo, his first goal for the club.
Is that scored? I thought he's already scored.
Oh, maybe so. No.
Oh, okay. Got an assist? Did something.
Um,
He's played before.
yes, that is true. Where am I looking? No contributions.
Wow, big
Trent
goal.
assist.
Good play from Ajax, beating the first line of the Brighton press. It's been good stuff so far. Just under half an hour played. Hasn't felt like it though. Felt like it's a lot of football.
Yeah, hard
Oh,
to
that's
Ramai, and it comes off
Smart,
Pedro.
That's smart. Because he could have panicked and just levered that and hoped he got away with it, but he didn't. He was patient and he just passed it into Pedro.
Yeah.
Yeah, got away with it on there, youngster. But smart defendant, smart goalkeeper from Ramai. And just smashes it into Pedro.
By the way, if you are new around here, please do make sure to subscribe. We don't like to ask too often, but we are only one subscriber away from 1.85k. And if you are subscribed, then share it with someone you think will enjoy it and get them to subscribe. It massively helps us out. We want to hit 2,000 before the end of the year, and you can help us out by doing so. That's a wayward effort from Ansu Fati.
Yeah, if we get to 1.85k tonight, we're looking at 150 in the last 2 and a bit months.
Yeah, so help us out. Hit that subscribe button. Get involved. Yeah. Anyway, 15 minutes left of this half then. And Ajax looking to play out from the back once more. Ramai. Lovely lifted pass into Brighton Robbie, and that's a foul from Jan-Paul van Hecker and surely a yellow card. It is indeed. And he's furious about the situation, but I can't see his complaints.
No.
He pulls him back. There's no intent to play the ball. It's an obvious yellow. Dunk's asking the question. Gross is complaining.
I mean,
I don't see.
He is lucky that Dunk's behind him, if not he's off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robbie was up straight away asking the question. Ref shows him the yellow card. This ref's taking no nonsense today.
No, certainly not.
And that is the second Brighton player to go to the book.
Yeah. And not a bad area for this free kick then for Ajax.
No. I don't think it's from his shooting range, but I think definitely a ball over.
Not unless David Luiz is about to step up.
Oh, tell you what.
Shooting range? Well, when have you ever seen someone shoot from there? It's practically the halfway line.
As I said, it wasn't in shooting.
Tahirovic. You said, I don't think it's. You never know.
Well, you can shoot from anywhere on the pitch.
That's true.
Especially a Ramai in goal.
Yeah,
He can shoot from the end of the area.
Ramai, Sosa. Now Hato.
Like it.
Sosa drills one into Brobby.
What Brobby's done.
There's
I don't know.
Foul from Brobby on the defender there, apparently, but as you say, a little bit soft.
Actually, I get Brobby there for chapping the ball into the ground as well. Frustration.
Yeah, Frankowski, he's had a few calls that have been a bit iffy, but overall he's not been a bad ref.
He's just having fun and he doesn't.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Not a foul.
That.
I don't think he gives that if there wasn't such a reaction to the Jan-Paul van Hecker.
Yeah.
Yellow a moment ago.
He's trying to
3-1 Liverpool, by the way. Darwin Nunez has added a third.
That's going to be a couple now then, isn't it? That's to lose out the game. Yeah. Let lose belief now.
Mita, fantastic. Just into Fati. Mita again looking for Fati. Cut out by Gay. Now Sutalo. Back to the goalkeeper Ramai. He goes long with it.
Calm under pressure. But yeah, no, Van Hecker on a yellow now. He can't commit to anything, so it's been really smart from Brobby. Because that happens again. Yeah. I mean, he's off. But 7 attempts to 1 in Brighton's favour. I think it says where the goal, in terms of the goal threat has come.
2 on target to none as well.
Brighton probably played the better stuff so far, but...
Yeah, but that's expected.
Yeah, I think Ajax have enjoyed the ball, though. And they've won it back when they need to.
Bare vein. Hato, Sosa, Tahirovic. Now Ramai again. Very, very comfortable with the ball at his feet. Ramai. Dante Ramai, I believe is his first name. Taylor.
Very good goalkeeper.
Back now to Hato. I've not really seen him make a save yet. He's made a couple of easy claims, but his distribution is really decent. I guess that's the goalkeeper they train. The type of goalkeeper they train at Ajax. They had the same with Andre Onana.
He might be horrific at shot stopping.
Seen him make one comfortable save tonight, Milner. That was about it.
Going for a P roll and just a roll past him, go just flat.
Yeah, 53% to 47% possession so far. Then, so actually fairly even in possession, which is not expected. Brighton usually have around 60 to 70%. They're that dominant.
In terms of the attempts and the shots, it shows that Brighton are doing much more with the ball.
Yeah, evidently.
Ajax are playing good stuff around the back in their own half, but they're not creating.
Gilmore almost slides it through. That's another big tackle from Kenneth Taylor.
Milner, that's smart.
He's another one who was very highly rated. It's like Frankie de Jong a few years ago. But he's never seemed to have got his move, and he's still there. I know I think he's still only 22.
Yeah.
21.
He'll want to get that big move the next couple of years, though.
Of course, yeah. Before it is sort of...
Because if you hit 25, 26, you're a Davy Clarkson. If you get your move,
you might get moved to Everton, but it's not.
Yeah. It's not quite what you're looking for in life. Hardly Barcelona.
I could see him at a West Ham or something. So,
yeah.
But yeah. Good player. Alejandro, on this game. This game is too one-sided for it to be a tie. You reckon? I think in terms of goal-mouth action, Brighton have been the dominant side in that regard. But I think in terms of the play, I don't think Ajax have been out of this. Brighton have been good.
The worry is if Brighton make this 1-0, I think Ajax will lose a lot of belief.
Yeah.
And a lot of motivation. But right now they're doing alright. They're putting up a decent enough fight. They want to make it to half time now, 10 minutes to go. They can get to that hurdle, they can last the first 45, they'll be right up.
Mitoma into Pedro. Pedro in a good area, good save from Ramai. And then Sosa puts it out for a corner.
If the defender's not there, then Fatty pokes it home. But that is a good save from Ramai. We said, has he got good shots on ability? That's a good save. Getting down quickly and down low to his right hand side. Maybe shouldn't have palmed it straight into the penalty area, but luckily his centre half was there.
The thing is, while Brighton are dominating in attacking areas right now, all it takes is Ajax to remain strong like they have so far, and then one bit of fortune.
Probably gets thrown goal.
Breaking through, yeah.
A bit of skill.
Yeah.
Ramos's committed and done really well to win a goal kick.
Well, I don't know how he's done that.
Because if he loses that, it's an open goal. Very random decision.
I think he realised he was out too far out of his goal. Might as well go for it.
Because that penalty area was full of bright, flooding, blue and white shirts.
This is a good stop.
Yeah, maybe shouldn't have palmed it.
No, he pushes it to his teammate.
I guess, maybe he knew. If he knew it was there, then yeah. But for all he knew, maybe I thought he was running on goal.
Adingra. Now Veltman. Adingra. Plays it inside. Pedro out wide to Grass. Is Grass onside? I'm not sure, but he's kept it in play anyway. And then cleared away by Hato. Berve trying to spin round on the counter. Now it's with Adingra. Adingra into Gilmore. Gilmore looking out wide. Has he got a pass on? Fatty. Pedro tries to slot it through, but it's cut out by Taylor and hacked away by Tahirovic.
Really nice football.
Yeah.
Gilmore, that cute inside pass to Fatty. Plays it to Pedro. Just couldn't find that 1-2. Here's Fatty again. He's looked good tonight. Couldn't find me there, though. He was clawing at the heels there. He's already on yellow. Got to be a little bit careful.
Berghuis. Now Borges. Forced backwards. Sutalo. Inside to Tahirovic. Now back to Hato. Has Sosa out wide, and he will use the Croatian fullback. Sosa drives inside. Now Sutalo touches it back to Ramai. And Ramai just lifts it over the defender and into Sutalo again.
Nice little dink.
Now Berghuis. Back to Josip Sutalo.
He tells Sutalo he want to push on. He's a little worried.
And he's dinked it forwards looking for Gaye.
No ball.
And he's kept it in. And he's won a corner.
James Milner, that's quality defending.
Dunk thinks it's offside, but not in the eyes of the linesman.
They want a goal kick as well. That is brilliant defending from James Milner.
Yeah. But as we say, all it takes is a chance like this for Ajax.
That ball gets in, Roy could finish it.
It's a really good Bit of play down that right-hand side. A 1-0 Servette as they're away at Sheriff.
Wow.
Big goal for them.
That's Serviettes.
And that is an interesting ball. They laid it very flat, looking for Taylor at the back post. And then Guy's put it on the top of Jason Steele, and he claims it well. And Steele's going to kick long and looking for Mitoma, but it's just wide. That's where it needs to be.
Quite
just
slightly narrow pitch here. Maybe just because they've got.
Maybe.
I think it's one of the only grounds, obviously West Ham exception, but it's got a big gap between the side of the pitch and the sideboards. They've got that blue ring that goes all the way around.
Doesn't look like that big at all. Nothing like West Ham.
No, but I mean in terms of like, it makes the pitch feel narrow because it's got a whole band around it.
Yeah.
Whereas you look at the likes of Chelsea, it's quite small. Anfield, they're right in your face. Old Trafford, they're right in your face.
Yeah.
City, they're all here and here.
Paul Van Hecker. Now it's with Gilmore. Van Hecker. That's really good from Pascal Gross. How much further can he take the ball? Goes to Mitoma. Mitoma skips past Borges. Tries to play it into Gross. Good tackle from Tahirovic. Feel like I've been saying his name a lot this evening. Pedro tries to poke it around the corner into Fati, but now Ajax can come forward. Lingers on the ball a little bit too long there. Brian Brobby. Ball long looking for Borges, but it's cut out well. I just realised, by the way, a front line for Ajax of BBB.
Yeah.
So that's something.
That is something.
Even if they don't score, they can go home and take that.
Players see
Pedro.
BBC and think they're Bale, Benzema, and Ronaldo.
Yeah, or the British Broadcasting Channel.
Don't pretend you're them.
Ed Ingram. Veltman. Van Hecker.
This is good.
Dunk.
Brighton just biding their time.
Now Milner. Mitoma. Milner again. And Dunk looking for an option. Gilmore. Dunk. Van Hecker. Back to Lewis Dunk. Looking for Pedro, but it's cut out by... I thought it was cut out by the ref, but I think it was Steven Berghuis.
Like
Milner again. Van Hecker. Gilmore. Brighton still trying to rack up 1,000 passes in this game. Fatty.
Position. Just
Last night you were complaining about that.
Why is he here? Why is he like in the middle of the pitch though? Like
Milner.
Joining in with Brighton's possession, like in front of Gilmore.
Here's Van Hecker. Brighton very high at the moment. I do just fear of actually the ball back.
Before he gets the ball off Van Hecker, he's in.
Everybody's in their third. Literally all of Brighton is in Ajax's third. Gilmore. Gross. Van Hecker. But Ajax is doing well at the moment. They're just standing there, and Ajax and Brighton just aren't able to find those passes. Ajax know if you push up onto Brighton, this happens. Mitoma, burst into the box, good save, falls to Pedro, and it's in the back of the net. Brighton 1, Ajax 0, and that's why you don't open up the space for Brighton. Mitoma shot, save, falls to Pedro, and he smashed it home for Brighton. Brighton 1, Ajax 0, the Amex into applause.
Yeah,
you felt it was coming, didn't you?
Yeah, you did feel it was coming. Ajax just couldn't make it to the half, and you literally said, "Don't step onto Brighton." And what they do, they stepped up. They had the space. Meter and a shot. I said about Ramai with Pedro's first shot. Don't parry it into the danger zone, and the youngster just steps out.
Right from me, taking it past.
And it's a good save, but I'm not saying you should claim it, but you palmed it straight back down the middle.
Mitoma first pass suits low. His shot is good. Ramai, could he get his hands on this?
It, or you stop it, and then this
falls to Pedro, and it's
hits someone. So
comes off Sosa.
So I thought it was a hand.
Sosa slides across, and it hits against the back of his leg. I think bounces down.
And Brighton get their goal. João Pedro, much needed goal in blue. He loves it. First goal in European football for him.
Brighton beating Ajax in Europe is usually when you're a few years into an FM save and it starts getting really freaky.
Yeah. Pedro, still in the centre, the young centre half, but just got it lost it. It was Fatty's little feint forward that the centre half just reacted and went, oh shit, and stepped forward, meet him, and then had the space, and that created the whole move. And then, I feel like the goalkeeper there, Ramai, has got to tip it round its post or just not palm it straight back down the middle of your goal.
Here's Dingra.
Just palm it anywhere else.
I love how animated Zerbi is on the sideline. They've just gone one up, and yet he's still annoyed at the movement.
Well, he knows they can go for the kill here because they get a second for half time.
They're suddenly now very, very
exactly.
good position.
That's a deadly shot.
The lethal injection.
That's the one between the eyes.
What?
The shot.
Oh, right.
The head, Not
you meant the lethal injection. I don't do that too.
I think it's pretty normally.
Yeah. Anyway, Van Hecker.
A minute to go the half.
Here is Billy Gilmore.
I think it's actually a crucial minute in the game.
Gross. Now Van Hecker. Gilmore.
Seems very happy just to sit here.
Dunk. Van Hecker. Gross. Dunk. Looking for options now, Lewis. Dunk. Here is Milner. Dunk again. Steele. Here's Van Hecker.
Feels like we're all just relaxed and calmed down now. The first goal's gone. It was a very, very tense, very fast game. And now that goal's gone.
But now, Brighton could turn up the ante again at Dingra. Pulled down by Robbie.
That's the second one of the game, and we like to escape the card. How many minutes of extra time have we got? We are gonna see another. I don't know. No, it's half time. Let's call it there.
Ref can't be asked. There we go then. Half time here at the Amex. Brighton 1, Ajax 0. A good first half of football here in the Europa League group stage. But the goal from João Pedro, the only difference maker in the first half.
Good half. Good half. It was a fun half to watch. I really enjoyed watching that game. It was a very, very competitive game, very fast-paced game, very exciting to watch. And João Pedro getting his first goal in European football for him. Yeah,
just want to say, keep hitting that like button, people, and sub to the channel. Indeed, if you haven't left a like yet, or make sure to do so. 15 likes. Thank you guys very, very much. And if you haven't subscribed, we are one away from 1.85k, so that must be helpful.
Different emojis, the reactions people are using. Keep them coming.
Thank you, guys. And Alejandro was right in the end. This game is too one-sided for it to be a tie. Spot on. It's no longer a tie.
Yeah, no, I think he's right there. I think they're right there.
Well, it's not. It's not a tie. The game was one-sided. Yeah.
Sorry, no. It was always going to happen. Brighton were just kind of the tension and the pressure was building up on Ajax, and eventually it was like squeezing a bottle. Eventually, that lid popped off, and Brighton got their goal. So
a weird analogy, but it works.
They just kept building up the pressure, and eventually Ajax popped, and they got their goal. And I think they deserved it as well. Was it a little bit scrappy in the end? Yes, but I think Miedema's play beforehand meant that João Pedro's, followed a tap. It was not a tap in, but it was a bit of a tap in. Just following rebound goal, bit basic, but they got their goal. That's what they wanted. That's what they deserved, and a very good time to get it. 3 minutes before the interval.
Yeah. So what's the stream? Good evening, good people. The halftime break is a nice chance to get your sit-ups done. 3 sets of 10. I don't have to. I did it earlier today. Yeah, I did mine earlier as well.
I do it every time I wake up. Wake up in the morning. Depends on whatever the date is.
Time.
That's how many sit-ups I do.
Oh God. Difficult day. Well, difficult end to the month then. Every time.
Today, absolutely scratched out of the park.
The first is a bit of an easy one.
Yeah, blimey, easy one. And first to 10's alright. Then we get 11. We get a bit. But big off that for Brighton. I think that goal was crucial because as a manager, that completely changes your team talk. Especially if the Ajax manager to Zerbi, he'll probably still be annoyed. He won't matter the fact they're 1-0 up. But Ajax, Medusa, hitting him pretty out with his team's performance, but just letting dropping their guard slightly. And that's all you got.
Yeah, Maduro,
sorry.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do against Brighton.
He's got a tough job tonight, hasn't he?
He has.
Came in a matter of days ago. Got to try and cultivate a good atmosphere at a club that's lacking it. Amongst a bunch of players who aren't really familiar with each other. So there's a lot of variables there that make this a really difficult gig. You're also playing against a very well-oiled Brighton machine with one of the most promising young managers in Europe right now. You're away from home. I mean, the odds could be more stacked against him.
What he's got to do his team talk now is make the Ajax players believe They can go out in the second half, do exactly what they've done.
Yeah.
But the difference will be they can swap it around and they can be the ones that score the goal.
I think it's more about a positive encouragement. You know, you've done well in that first half, some good elements of play, some nice passages. And yeah, go out in the second half with a bit more attacking intent. Because I think, while obviously it's important to get points in Europe, I feel that they'll look at today as a bit of a chance just to reset before they get back to Eredivisie action at the weekend. It's a chance for him to get some of his ideas across Maduro and then a proper run at it. You know, an easier game probably over the weekend. That'll check.
You know, the big thing as well, though, now, it was a really good first...
They got PSV on Sunday.
Ooh.
They are absolutely screwed. But yeah.
It was a really good first half from Ajax. And I don't think they're unlucky in terms of they deserve to be drawing, but I think they're unlucky because they fought hard in that first half. What they've got to make sure it doesn't happen now is it doesn't get silly. They've got to make sure they go and do exactly the same thing. Don't go out there without don't go out, if they're not motivated, they'll concede 2 or 3. It's going to be 4-0, it'll be embarrassment.
Yeah.
Do exactly what they just did. Maybe a bit more forward thinking, a bit more risky as the game gets later on. You know, try that difficult pass, try that ball that 7 times out of 10 doesn't come off, because this time it might be one of those 3 times it does.
Yeah, Theo went to the stream, putting a number that starts with the digit 1 and a flurry of zeros after that. I believe it's 10 million at a quick glance. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. But yeah, it's been an interesting game. Interesting game so far. I think it's a fascinating game from a tactical standpoint. Obviously, any game with the Zerbi is interesting to look at. And it's been interesting to see how I have tried to deal with that. And actually, they did do well, holding their lines, remaining regimented and sticking to positions. It was then as soon as one player stepped out, instantly the space opens up, Quarry to abreast into the box, and the goal comes.
He stepped up, I think, by 2 or 3 steps, and that's all it took for Brighton to go bang.
There's a pocket and the space to drive into.
Good. They saw it immediately.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just one player that saw it immediately. Dunk saw it, Mitoma saw it, Fatty made it. Everyone has to be on the same wavelength, and that is why.
That's the idea of the system, isn't it? It's similar to Pep Guardiola's system. Slow possession build up. Eventually, you're going to find a weakness in the team's pressing system.
Is that City are much slower and much more dull.
Yeah.
Whereas Brighton, the reason they always lose, they either lose 5-0 or win 5-0, is because it's very, very quick build up. And either they score 5 really quick goals and look beautiful, or they try and play it quickly, lose the ball, and concede 6. So that's why it's really exciting to watch them play.
Yeah.
But, tonight at 1-0 half time last night was a pretty boring game when Dortmund went 1 up, bit up against run of play. Tonight it's been thoroughly enjoyable, really enjoyable game, and hopefully it continues into the second half, because I think Brighton are that type of team that will now sit back comfortably, take the 1-0. They're going to keep playing their football. They're going to keep pushing on for more. That might come at their cost. That Ajax can take advantage, because as you said, at times there, the whole Brighton team was in Ajax's third. They win the ball back, they'll hit them hard.
Well, that's taking the piss a little, isn't it?
Yeah.
Taking the piss a little bit.
I know I haven't been great, but come on.
Yeah, reinforcements come from the bench as well. Players like Chuba Akpom would definitely make a difference. Branko van der Boomen, I know he struggled with start to life in Amsterdam, but he is a good player. We saw that at Toulouse last season. Yeah. One of the number of Toulouse players who were excellent last campaign have now moved on to pastures new. But yeah, he's a good player. They've got some good players, some very good players on the pitch. Yeah. There's more than enough for Ajax to bring us back. But yeah,
what is it a case of? Is it just being that more positive, that taking that bigger risk?
Yeah, I feel like against Brighton it's very difficult to play, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we're seeing the goal repeated here.
I think Bervain and Brobby have done well, and they've got the ball to them. Brobby's held up well.
I haven't done that consistently enough, I would say.
I think Borges has struggled. Whenever he's got on the ball, he's either given it to Milner or smashed it off the pitch. So maybe you could have a look at a replacement there, or maybe just tell him to calm down a little bit. Just relax. Just relax, mate. That's all you need to do. But yeah, João Pedro very happy with his first goal. Not his first goal, but very happy with his goal there. And thoroughly should be, he's not struggled to start at Brighton. He's got a goal here and there, but he'll be happy to get another one.
Yeah, with the rotation of Zerbi's side, it's difficult to get a consistent run in the side.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's played a few matches now, and he's starting to look a little bit more confident, a little bit more comfortable. The injury to Enciso, obviously horrible for Brighton, but it's added an opportunity to João Pedro. And yeah, And the fact that I think is Buonanotte out injured at the moment.
He's on the bench. He's on the
Oh,
bench.
okay.
I expect to see him get on site there for a bit of cameo, but again, it's the usual. Meetema's look world class. Fatty's look exciting. His movement, I think, has really, been really key.
I think he has been injured though because he hasn't featured since the 27th of September.
Yes, he might. Yeah.
For Brighton, so yeah. So other players we could see for Brighton, the likes of Carlos Baleba, their new signing in the summer. Evan Ferguson's on the bench if they need him.
Yeah.
They've got Dahoud, they've got Jack Hinchelwood. We've seen him play a fair bit for them recently. So yeah, few different youngsters that could come on into this game. Igor as well, their new signing at centre half from, I believe, Fiorentina. Yeah, he's played a couple of Premier League appearances.
Brighton kind of motto there, does he, Igor? All these fancy South American bowlers that play. I don't know.
Brazilians at the half. Yeah, but
maybe he's got some standard flair.
It feels like he's that long-term dunk replacement in that he will be there for a while.
A big physical bloke.
Gross type
just to
signing
and kick balls. Help with the first later build-up. And then whenever they need to defend, put in a massive tackle.
I imagine he's confident in possession. If not, he couldn't play for Brighton.
No.
That is just the first...
Yeah. Are you confident, first of all? Which is just a generic question. Yes, you play for Brighton then. They are very talented footballers.
Yeah, very, very good technical side.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Ajax, it's just don't drop your edge now. Because this could get silly. This is the problem. This could get silly. They could lose discipline.
Yeah.
They could start pushing.
I think going away with a 1-0 loss isn't the worst thing for Ajax tonight. It doesn't hurt their goal difference too much. If they can get a goal and nick a draw, then I think obviously that's ideal. They can win the match. That's great. But if we're being realistic, they'll probably lose tonight. And I want to keep that respectful and give themselves a good chance later in the group.
Definitely.
But yeah. Anyway. Theo says age of whom? Whose age do you want, Theo?
27.
Oi. Midlife crisis.
65-year-old man. No.
But yeah. Any other thoughts, chat? Get involved. What do you think of the first half? How do Ajax come back? Get involved in chat.
I say a lot of you here tonight. Keep talking to us. Keep going. It's been great. It's great to have you here.
Yeah, and if you haven't said anything yet, then make sure to say hi.
Yeah, please do. We're not gonna. We don't bite. Lovely Peter's community as well.
But yeah. Good night football so far. Should we have a look at some of the games across Europe then as a sort of round up at half time? Then obviously we know Liverpool 3-1 to the good in their game against Fiorentina. We've also, against Toulouse, sorry, not Fiorentina. We've also got Union Saint 1-0 down to LASK. Their goal was disallowed, so LASK still with the advantage there. Rennes 1-up away at Panathinaikos. Servette still lead Sheriff by a goal to 0. Roma are 2-0 up following a first minute and 17th minute goals from Bove and Lukaku respectively. And then Leverkusen 3-1 up against Karabakh. Kind of expected.
Yeah.
As for Conference League, there aren't too many games active, but we have got in the Alkmaar Villa group, Zrinski Mostar are level with Legia Warsaw, 1-1 there. Budapests Glimt 1-up against Besiktas. Dinamo Zagreb held to a 0-0 draw so far at home to Victoria Plzeň. Fiorentina 3-0 up to Kukariki. Genk 0-0 with Ferencváros. Aberdeen 0-0 with PAOK. Frankfurt are 4-0 up at home to HJK. I believe they are from Finland, sorry. And then finally, Spartak Trnava are 1-0 down at home to FC Nordjylland.
Lot of action, lot of goals flying in then around Europe. Do love these European nights. Conference League Europe League are always exciting. They always provide goals. Like, I don't see 4-0. Who got 4-0 in the Champions League half time? Nobody.
Say. They weren't. They struggled against young boys.
They did struggle.
Did win 3-1
big
in the end.
weekend as well coming up.
Yeah.
In terms of football. Now we've kind of had that. We've had our normal week back from the internationals. We're now back in full swing until the next internationals.
Yep.
Which aren't for a while, I don't think.
No, middle of November, I want to say.
Oh, that's not too far away. Then.
End of November sort of time.
It's only a couple of weeks away. That's a shame.
Yeah.
I don't like international. It's not I don't like it. Obviously I love major international tournaments. They're brilliant, but.
100%.
The qualifiers in the Nation League.
17th of November that weekend. 17th, 20th for England games. So yeah, only about a month. Less than a month.
It's not too bad. But big 45 coming up. If Ajax can get back in the game, get something from it, that would be massive. But Brighton should really hold on really, to.
Yeah.
Got to be their first win of the tournament.
And they need it.
They do.
They need these points if they want to get through.
Definitely.
That put them on 4 from 3, which isn't too bad.
No, not at all. Actually, fair. That's the kind of points that can get you through.
Well, they have already played 2 home legs, so they hope to be further ahead, but yeah.
Definitely. I think we are get back into the second.
We've still got the home leg against Marseille to come. They could get something from Amsterdam in a couple of weeks' time.
I think it's how quick the first half was. No added time. Ref just wanted to get on.
Yeah.
He's not fapping.
There aren't many stoppages, to be fair.
No.
Nothing that really deserved it. And I think I actually be dumped out of the competition for that man's shirt. Brighton, sorry. European Tour 23 on the back of it.
That's what he's got written on it.
God.
He's loving, and he's got the Europa League badge on the
Well,
front.
you then have to buy a second shirt because you can't wear that to Luton Town away.
No.
You've got
European Tour.
You've got to buy another
shirt.
shirt. Yeah. Exactly, you've got to buy another shirt now.
Maybe he can only go to the games.
You only go to the European
warm up. They're getting ready. They want to win tonight. They want the 3 big points.
Yeah, so it says, who do you think will win the Ballon d'Or and who do you think deserves it more, Messi or Haaland? That's a tough question. I think it really matters how much importance you place on the World Cup. If you look at just trophies, then I think Messi wins because of the World Cup, which historically is how they've done it. I mean, Jorginho ranked 3rd just because of the fact he won the Champions League and the Euros. But I think if you look historically, if that is the case, Messi probably wins. But Haaland did do the treble, so it's hard to say on the balance of that. Haaland also scored the most Premier League goals for a debutant ever.
But I think there's changes for one of the teams. It's Ajax.
That is Hlijnsen. Can't say I'm massively familiar with the guy.
Hlijnsen.
Was it Hlijnsen?
On for Carlos Borges, that is a change I would have made because I don't think he was very good.
No, not at
How
all.
old is he? He's a child.
19. Plays central midfield.
So Berghuis out wide.
Could also play attacking midfield or on the left.
Okay, he's on the left there.
Oh no, probably moves. His primary position is central midfielder, so that looks like Berghuis out wide and him into the middle. Or well, attacking midfielder as well.
Hopefully, a positive change for Ajax then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Carlos Borges is that good. I think that's the right decision. Big 45 coming up in match week 3 of 6.
So yes, and I think Messi will win it because they love him at the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah,
No one really cares about the Ballon d'Or. It's a weird voting system anyway. I don't know how was a better way to do it, but yeah. Anyway, run away for the second half. Long ball from Ramai looking for Bergwijn. He brings it down well. Now Kenneth Taylor fighting for possession. Sosa, Hato, back to Ramai. And Ramai knocking it out wide. Ball down the line. Berghuis flicks around the corner. Here's Hlijnsen. Options all around him. Gives it back to Berghuis. This is good from Ajax. Tries to cut it inside and it comes off Milner and it's claimed by West Ham.
The deflection of Milner there, I think, kind of took any threat away from that. But that was good play from Ajax. I feel like that didn't take a nick off the English fullback. Yeah. I think that could have caused some problems for Steele in the Brighton net.
Yeah. I like also. You remember when Graham Potter turned up with like a fresh fade for his first Chelsea game? That feels like what's happened with the Ajax manager. I don't know if he's always had a fade, or whether he's now just the manager. But it looks like he's had a.
He's gone. As well,
yeah.
Quite casual. Looks like he doesn't really like. He's kind of not. Oh yeah, I've just rocked out. I'm going to do this.
Yeah. Well, from the looks of it, he's got no management experience before. I think when I was looking before, it was his playing career.
Yeah.
So he played for Ajax between 1998 and 2011. So
that's
a long career.
A player that knows what it's like to play for the team. Who bled the badge.
Bled for the badge?
Yeah. The badge just came out whenever he cut himself.
Right.
Gilmore to Milner to Mitoma.
He bleeds red like everyone else and a little bit of white. Mitoma tried to get around Gahey. Good defending though from the young right back.
I feel like it only works for teams that play in blue, bleeds blue. Because everyone bleeds red. And saying someone bleeds green, I mean, they're not Shrek, are they? Come on.
Shrek doesn't... Why would he bleed green?
He's green.
We don't bleed beige.
Yeah, but Shrek's Shrek. Big touch from Dunk, heavy one, nearly pounced on by Berghuis, is now going to chase down James Milner, and he's asking for support from his front line. Berghuis there in the press, and he's not got any.
Here's Van Hecker.
And he's disappointed. I love the show. Is that a good thing or a bad thing to show that emotion so clearly in his body language? Does it say how much is going on at Ajax right now?
Yeah, I don't know.
That he's so evidently annoyed that his front line isn't pressing with him.
I think it will potentially be useful for the young lads like Brobby and Heinsohn there, that perhaps that encouragement, or well, what's the right word?
Helping hand to guide them to tell them what to do next time. Because if they are now there next time, that's a big tackle.
Caught by Gay there. I don't think it was entirely intentional, but I believe he could pick up a yellow card for his trouble. So no, doesn't seem like it.
So the ref turned his head and Lewis Dunk was in his face. Oh, it wasn't too much.
Gay didn't think Gilmore was going to get there before him.
No card.
Mitoma. Now Gross.
Thought it was going to shoot.
Yeah, same. Dunk. Milner. This could go into the box. Goes back to Dunk instead. Gilmore. Dunk. Van Hecker. Now they're doing what they did for that first goal, just drawing out the space. Tries to slot through Mitoma, and Guy gets enough on it to knock it back to his keeper, and doesn't foul Meter in the process.
Very fine margins. Meter gets there first.
He had a difficult job so far, the Danish right back Guy, but he's done well. Dealt with Mitoma well. Made the tackles when necessary, but he's not gone in too hard. Not putting anything stupid. He's not on a yellow yet. Bergwijn. Now Taylor. Could spread the play here to Berghuis. Does so. Has Gay overlapping now. Goes to Gay. Flashes one across the box, and it's cleared away by Gilmore. Throw in for Ajax. Berghuis. He's going to let Gay have it. Sutalo. Now Harto. Heinsohn.
Oh.
Tahirovic goes backwards. Now Harto back to his keeper.
Thought Pedro was going to get there.
Yeah, look that way for a moment. Sutalo. Bramai.
I like the confidence.
Tahirovic.
At the back.
Yeah. Gai. Tahirovic. And he looks to switch the play. That is a cracking effort. He's impressed me to a lot.
Berg should have ran onto it.
Bergwijn there just completely...
Said he misjudged it in his eye.
Misjudging it.
He should have ran forward and brought it down. He tried to let it bounce and chest it down. And completely messed it up.
Yeah, as a guy with a lot of experience of misjudging the football, you can understand where it comes from, right?
Yeah, it's hard to judge a part of the ball when it's in the air.
Yes.
Wonder he hasn't got his contacts on.
Yeah.
Milner goes home to Steele. Oh, don't get in the way there of the youngster.
Heinsohn. Steele there. I mean, that's not a bad ball out wide, but it's cut out. Here's Bergwijn. Forced backwards.
Hasn't said enough from Bergwijn.
Taylor knocks it backwards.
Been a bit quiet.
Yeah. Joseph, thanks for becoming a member. Member for 3 months now. Big up, Jack and Harry. Good stream. Showing love. Thank you, mate. Ball forwards, and that bounces out of play. 2-0 Ren. They should be fairly comfortable there against Panathinaikos.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah. Great to see, Chas-fan, you are catching up with Nick Nack and Harry now.
3 months. That is a big feat. Thank you very much. So Nick Nack, how many is Nick Nack at now?
Nick Nack is over, I want to say 6 months, 7 months?
I was going to say 6, 7, yeah. Harry's not far behind him on about 5 or 6.
In the membership race.
Yeah. Obviously, those guys getting the extra perks of the podcast visuals and obviously higher rank.
Yeah.
This Dunk, Milner plays it into Gilmore.
Billy Gilmore looking for options. Here is Adingra. Now has options all around him. Plays it through to Ansu Fati. That's brilliant.
Wow.
Brighton 2, Ajax 0. Very good from Fati. The movement was excellent. The finish was even better. And Brighton double their advantage. Very, very good play. Very, very good play. It was great vision. Was it Adingra, I believe, that got the assist?
Yeah.
Great vision to spot the runner, Fati, and a great finish from the Barcelona loanee.
The link-up's incredible. That was absolutely gorgeous football.
That was.
You know, some people like,
I said he needed to show off tonight. He needed to put in a good performance, Ansu Fati. And while he's doing exactly
so
that.
elegant. Good, more quality. Adingra picks the ball up. Just drives. He just drives. Nice little cut back on himself.
And there, he spots the runner, Fati, feeds it through. It's a good finish.
From Adingra, and then the finish through the legs of the defender from Fati.
That's cold.
Touch with the right. Sorry, touch with the left. Finish with the right.
Brighton 2, Ajax 0.
Elegantly just passes it into the bottom corner. Second goal in blue and white. And he is enjoying life on the south coast. And Zerbi.
That's Zerbi by the looks of it.
And Brighton are flying.
Lovely play. Lovely play to create that goal. And speaking of flying, Leverkusen now 4-1 up against Karabakh.
That's a big goal. Because that will kill, starting to kill the game off now.
Yeah, very. Still time to mount a comeback here, but it feels more out of reach now.
And a team that are low
than just getting a goal.
One more goal, Brighton are sky clear.
Guy, you could say they're like seagulls flying in the sky. Tahirovic.
Soaring ahead.
Berghuis. Heinsohn now. Plays the ball in. It crosses on the floor though. He's putting pressure on Milner. And too much pressure, and that's a foul.
Smart to put it on the floor though, because Robbie's not going to be dunked in the air.
Probably not, no. You are right there.
Lewis Dunk just going to stand there anyway. But Fatty's first goal.
I know anything about Lewis Dunk is that he doesn't lose it in the air.
Fatty has played in all 3 European games now for Brighton. And finally gets his first goal. Brilliant finish. It's absolutely gorgeous football. And Brighton fans must absolutely love turning up to games and watching their team play like this. Like, I'm a big fan of the hard work in the big tackles, the incredible work rate football.
We know you are.
You work hard to get a goal and you put fly into tackles and you show strength and physicality. But gorgeous, elegant football like that always has to be appreciated.
Yeah, Just Fan says, I think Nick Knack gave it to me on the last stream. Oh, yeah. Yeah, very generous, Nick Knack, with his donations. Yeah. Appreciate it massively.
Where's he been?
I was going to say, but yeah, I've not seen him this week.
I hope he's
Meet him up.
Batty!
Oh, and he almost got a second.
I mean, he didn't break it after he got blocked off by the ref. As he came to approach the ball. But Brighton playing with strutting their stuff now. Playing with style, playing with confidence.
Yeah.
They'd like to get a deeper goal.
A Barcelona representative in the crowd say that many people may be familiar with. It's Bojan Karakic.
Why is he
He's their development.
Oh.
He's a part of their La Masia development team.
Watching Fatty ball out.
Yeah. I really felt bad after everyone compared him to Messi for ages.
It just shows he's got a bit of belief, got a manager that backs him, and he's not got all the pressure around him. He's a phenomenal footballer. Before, when he wasn't playing with pressure, people thought he was quality. Then people started comparing to Messi, and he panicked. Cutting in was Berghuis and hit the post.
Wow.
That came from nothing. Just picks the ball up, drives, runs forward, kind of picks it up on this far hand side, cuts in, beats Milner, and curls it onto the post. Beats Steele.
Berghuis puts the ball in, and it's headed away by Paul Van Hecker. Sosa's caught it oddly. It's up in the air again.
And Dunk wins it.
Dunk's won it. I don't know why he was unchallenged there.
No, neither. But, I mean, Berghuis, he's much more dangerous on the right-hand side. Here you go. Picks the ball up on the edge, just cuts in, beats Milner. Tell you what, he's a bit unlucky there. That's good football. Doesn't have the goal out of it. Drags the shot a little bit. Hits the outside the post, bounces clear.
It's now 5-1 by Leverkusen.
Wow.
And Bodo/Glimt have doubled their advantage against Besiktas.
Wow.
And the first goal scorer is Albert Grombeek, a player I recognise from last year's Football Manager. He's brilliant for me.
That's good.
At FC20.
Paul Van Hecker. Just over half an hour he played here. Brighton taking the ascendancy and are enjoying their football, and they're looking for a third to kill Ajax. Here's Berghuis. He's looked the right, to be fair.
He's a good player.
Back there.
Steven Berghuis.
Yeah, definitely.
But
now he's in his more natural position as well. He's having a good game.
yeah. And we've still kept the BBB front line, so I'm very happy with that. Anyway. Tahirovic now with Ramai.
They played good football. They haven't. That's getting this stage here. And they've gone long here, playing at the back, and they've lost it again. It's like getting it from. They play really nice stuff around the back, but it's getting that up to the strikers that have really struggled with today.
Yeah.
You're getting that ball into Brobby, getting him hold it up, and then releasing our players in behind. They've had odd chances here and there, but nothing really too dangerous or too worrying for Brighton. And the gaps are starting to open up, and they're really enjoying the stuff the Seagulls are playing.
Fatty. Gives it out wide. Here's Kwara Mitoma. Gross. Fatty. Need some options. Here's Gross again. Gilmore. Gross. Tries to lift it over the top into Pedro, but it's not quite come off. And now it's back in possession of Brighton. Berghuis. Gaye. Inside to Tahirovic. Nice turn.
Ooh.
Hato.
Calm under pressure.
Put out by Ramai to Sosa. Sosa. Inside to Taylor. Tahirovic. Nice turn. Plays into the path of Bervain. Fantastic turn. Here is Kenneth Taylor. Has Sosa left. Uses Borna Sosa. Options inside. Goes back to Taylor. Falls to Berghuis. Cut out by Gilmore.
Just rushed it a little bit there.
Nobody wanted to take the ball for some reason.
Yeah.
There's two players there. Heinsohn and...
Looks like eight. Is that
that's Branko van der Boomen. Definitely on the coming on here.
They look like two people behind him. Maybe it was just one. Maybe it was just...
Ajax is really interested, by the way, in the Bodo League manager, Kjetil Knudsen. Well, a double change here then. Branko van der Boomen, and that is... I can't remember his name now. The young striker, though, the number 39.
Tahirovic coming off.
Tahirovic off in the middle.
Yeah,
That's interesting. He's done well, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting one, that. Tahirovic making his way off the field. Branko van der Boomen on. And then the other change, Berghuis making his way off.
That's a strange one.
For Gods.
I think Berghuis look good. That's a weird one.
Gods. Yeah, so Gods move out to the right-hand side here.
Yeah, those changes have surprised me. And I think that's the first thing this man just done wrong.
I guess he wants to see a bit of everyone, doesn't he?
I know, but would you not bring off someone who hasn't played very well?
Who in the midfield hasn't done well, though? Kenneth Taylor and Tahirovic. Yeah. He's not really offered a low... I mean, he should have scored a moment ago.
That's plays me. I'm just recency biased.
I think he's done well, but...
Yeah, no.
Dunk. Ball over the top, looking for Mitoma. And it's not very clean from Gaye knocking it back to his keeper, but it has worked out in the end.
Just enough on it.
Yeah. Now 3-0 to Bodo/Glimt.
Wow.
Not great for Besiktas, that at all.
No.
Had a difficult summer anyway, while they watched their rivals sign Mauro Icardi and players of the same calibre.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And now, struggling.
I say, not having a good night.
Oh, Galatasaray, very successful in the Champions League
It's
so
better
far.
from Ajax.
And in fact would have been a very comfortable second had United not managed to scrape a win
Save that penalty.
and save a penalty in the last minute against Copenhagen.
So anyone's saying that Garnacho won it because he scuffed up the penalty spot? Shut up.
Ball in. Header forwards from number Gods. No, not Gods. Hyleson. How do I say it? Hyleson.
Something like that.
Probably.
Also, I hope that the Ajax and Brighton fans don't clash on the way out. They'll probably hold the Ajax fans in, won't they?
Yeah, they do for away games. European away games.
Well, they hold the home fans in.
I remember seeing that. No, they do it to the away fans first. They hold the away fans. I remember seeing it last year, last season, the Manchester United Sevilla games, remember, in the Europa League.
Yeah.
After United lost, a United fan said, "Look at all the United fans staying in the stadium long after Sevilla players have gone to celebrate their team despite the fact we lost tonight." And it's like, no, mate, they just got told they can't leave. They'd have been out, they'd have been off very quickly, but not been allowed to. It's just like how to tell someone's never been to a European fixture before. Verve. Oh, and that's not a great sign. He might have been clipped in that challenge, but it looked like a muscle injury for Stephen Vervain there. Not that I'm an expert, so don't take my word for it. He's just holding his muscle.
So like he's never studied anything.
I was going to say, I struggled in biology last year, so I don't take my word for it. So, Gleison goes back now to Sutalo. And by only 2-0 up now, as that goal has been
Taylor finds
taken away.
Robbie can't quite trap it though, and Dunk nicks it off him and plays it into to Fatty, to Gilmore. Was he fouled? Ref says yes, and Taylor is not happy with that decision at all.
For some reason, I thought you went Anthony there. I was so confused.
And changes for Brighton, and Ansu Fati's going to lead the field. Another look at his goal there that put Brighton 2 up. Majestic strike.
Yeah.
That guy hadn't got his glasses on, so he missed it. Brilliant football from Brighton. He's coming off. He makes way for...
Apparently, the guy on his phone there seems the kind of guy that would complain on Twitter that too many fans on their phones. Batty off, and that is Buonanotte back from injury.
Give him a good run out.
And then
half an hour now.
The other substitution is...
He's really enjoying life on the South Coast, isn't he?
Look like Gilmore off, and it is indeed Belabor on in his place.
You can tell today he thinks the game's done.
Other side showing from Billy Gilmore.
You're probably right. Yeah.
He's done really well.
What's that tablet screen for Brighton's crack? He's getting a new one.
They celebrate that goal too hard.
Tom punched it.
Headbutted it.
Yeah. Zerbi put his head through it. Dunk. Back to Steele. Are you surprised he's Steele back in tonight rather than Verbruggen?
No. This isn't a game where they need those long balls. Steele loves to play the ball short, but Verbruggen's much better at the longer distribution. I think it makes sense.
Equally good as shot stoppers. Most Steele experienced.
Yeah.
Steele did do well last year. I feel like it's half the benching this year.
Yeah, but Brighton love rotation goalkeepers, which is what Arteta's trying to do at Arsenal.
But so far, Arsenal had a baby and Rice falling on his arse. So.
Yeah.
Maybe Runnelson's going to get a run out.
Maybe. Is he? No, he's sold, isn't he?
Did he?
I don't know.
Finally
Honestly, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows where Alex Runnelson is? Because I don't. I ain't got a clue.
I don't think Arsenal fans do.
I don't think he knows. He's walking around like lost.
Who do I play for?
Come on.
You turn up different training grounds, they go, you're not our player, mate. Milner. Brilliant ball over the top.
Mitoma, good chance from Sutalo.
Love it.
Just about managed to win the ball there.
Just on the right side of the law as well.
Good game for Billy Gilmore tonight as a Chelsea fan. Yeah, he's looked really good. Really good. It's nice to see him flourish, and it's 4-1 Liverpool.
They're cruise controlling now. As Guerrero comes over to take the corner. 25 minutes to be played.
And it's Ryan Gravenberch. He's had a good start to life for them. Looked good in the game against Everton. Has already notched up 3 contributions.
Last season, our player that Ajax lost in the summer.
Oh, no.
Dunk was arriving.
No, he's not.
Oh, yeah, I'm an idiot.
He's a Bayern.
I'm an idiot. But I forgot Delit made the jump. So
isn't he still contracted? Isn't it a loan?
Where's Delit? Juventus, right?
No, Bayern.
Yeah, I forgot.
Again.
I think I keep forgetting they're going to Bayern.
Do you have any idea where Kane is right now? Tottenham.
England. He plays for England.
Not wrong. Gleison. Guy. Not bad that from Gotts winning a throw. Milner putting the pressure on. Now it's with Guy again. 25 minutes left in this game. Pedro putting the pressure on but can't win the ball off Josip Sutalo.
That was close.
Sutalo. Now back again with Ramai. Harto. Moved out wide by Van der Boomen. Guy, Van den Boomen. Guy again. Here's Ramai. Hato. Looking for options. Slides it into Kenneth Taylor. Taylor. Here's Hlyson. Has Gods wide. Goes alone. And Gods is now complaining to him. Hlyson tried to go alone. Possibly should have looked for a pass. Not a great effort, to be honest.
High and wide. Got under it. Panicked.
Inexperienced.
Yeah.
Good play, though, from Ajax. They completely played their way through Brighton there.
Much better. Much better.
That's the thing. Brighton... There is a fragility, isn't there, to their defence? They're not 100% mistake-free.
No. No.
Or unbeatable. Certainly this season, I mean, West Ham put 3 past them.
Villa put 6.
I was going to say, Villa scored an absolute shed load.
And here comes James Milner bombing down their left.
Pedro.
No foul.
Brought down there by Frank.
Oh, I'm not sure.
By Franco van der Boomen.
Just want to see a replay of that, but ref's giving it. Making sure he's alright. He's holding his face, actually. Let's have a look. Brings the ball down. Yeah, he steps across him and smacks him in the back of the head. Oh yeah, maybe that is a foul. Ref's just going to make sure he's okay. 22 minutes to be played.
And that is Adam Webster. I was about to say, do you expect to see any Brighton changes soon? That is Adam Webster.
So assuming that'll be a third of the game. So they have 1 stoppage left and 2 subs left.
Yeah, because they made 1 up. No, they haven't. No, that'll be their
two,
third stoppage.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Did they do...
Well, not end.
Oh, sorry, yeah, they did Belabour and not at the same time. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, on the bench, they could still look at Duffus. Josh Duffus, the youngster, never played for the first senior team before, but he is on the bench tonight. They could hand some minutes to Jack Hinchelwood. But yeah.
Could bring on 5 to go.
Mitoma.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Here's Facundo Buonanotte. Moves it out wide. James Milner.
Oh.
Buonanotte. Back to Milner. And now Gross. Buonanotte. Milner. Gross. Believer now. Thought he might look for the forward pass. Goes back instead to Van Hecker. Into Buonanotte in a pocket of space. And I thought he might fire one off, but it's cut out by Branko van der Boomen and out for a corner.
Yeah, good play there from the youngster. Back to the team after his injury. He'll be hoping to get a goal tonight.
Yeah, explode into life on his return.
Very, very talented player. Did not expect to see him and James Milner on the same football pitch.
Yeah.
Was one not even alive when James Milner made his debut?
No.
That's insane.
I'm not sure. Hang on, no, he was.
Was he?
Milner debuted in 2003.
That's 20 years ago. Buonanotte is younger than that, surely.
Ooh, I'm not sure. Let's do the maths. So,
Here we go.
Facundo Buonanotte is 18. James Milner began his career in 2002. So
He was.
But he didn't make a first appearance in the Premiership for Leeds until October 2003.
Yeah, no, so when James Milner played first football game, Buonanotte was
We had a
not
loan spell at Swindon, but there's no stats on Football. But
It wasn't even a thought.
Hang on.
Like, he wasn't even considered to be alive.
So James Milner.
It's incredible. 19 minutes he played to Zerbi holding the ball up for Milner to come get it. I mean, what? But it says how fantastic his career is.
10th of November 2002. Came on as a substitute. Facundo Buonanotte was born on the 23rd December 2004. So 2 years and 2 months later. The Milner made his first professional
Why not? It wasn't even thought, it hadn't been conceived.
Nope.
That's crazy. And they're passing the football to each other now.
Parents may not have even been in a relationship. We do not know.
What a career James Milner has had.
Yeah.
He's played with everyone. Like, the amount of pub stories he must have to tell. All different clubs, all different players he's been with. It's incredible.
Trying to think of who the oldest player would have been that would have still been around 2002. Just see the two generations, but I can't think of anyone. Gianfranco Zola was still active for Chelsea at the time.
That's
I
incredible.
don't think he'd left yet. 2002, that would have been, yeah. So would have still been there. Any other Premier League?
I think it's played in 02.
Obviously, Shearer,
That's mental.
Lineker,
That's mental.
players like that.
They're pundits, and Jason Miller's still playing with people that weren't even alive. That is absolutely stupendous. That's a stupendous confession. Here's Dunk, 18 minutes on the clock. Brighton just seeing this game out now. That's what I mean, they're not playing boring football, they're still zipping the ball about, trying to get a third.
David Seaman was still active.
That is
39.
insane.
Ruud van Nistelrooy scored the most goals in the league that season. Mark Viduka was still playing for Leeds.
Mental. Here is Brian Otte, the man we're talking about.
Moves it out wide.
Miller's got to get back in. How hard's he working at 36 years old? 36, 38?
Oh,
Milner.
37. In between the two.
Bervain's going to come off it. He's hobbling off. Disappointing way for his night to end.
Yeah.
He's going to pass the captaincy on. And he's going to be replaced. Yeah, at this point he's hobbling off. He is struggling.
Yeah. It's a shame.
And so
He's not showing a lot tonight. So you imagine that'll be Evan Ferguson or Webster who was warming up, wasn't he? So it's either double change or Webster's playing up front. Hoping it's that one.
No, they'll push Gross on.
Right, striker.
And they'll push Gross on forward, bring Mill up to...
Evan Ferguson's on. There you go. That solved that problem. He's up front.
Alright, okay.
Jimmy Hasselbank, yeah, Jimmy Hasselbank was still playing when Milner was around. As was Nicholas Anelka.
James Milner, what a career.
39-year-old David Seaman, I believe, was still kicking around in 2002. Wayne Rooney made his debut in the same season as Milner.
And Chuba Akpom is on for Ajax.
So Brian Brobby off, Chuba Akpom on.
Oh, so who came off a bet? Oh, Tadic came off. Tadic's still there.
Tadic's just still there.
I thought he was gone. Why is he not starting? That's an abomination.
Where is decent Tadic? That's not him on the far side.
Is it not?
Nah. I don't think so.
It's
Just too young. Yeah.
And they haven't mentioned the Akpom. Oh, this is it.
I don't know how that pass has got through.
I need to see
Kleinson.
Tadic
I
down.
need to see Tadic back.
That's mad. And Voss is on apparently.
I think that's the guy. I don't think Tadic. Where is Tadic? I think they've still got Akpom, number 10, as Tadic. Tadic definitely left and was number 10.
Yeah.
They're idiots, basically. That's Voss on the far side. That's not decent Tadic.
TNT.
I don't think it's them, though. I think that's the Europa League graphic.
They're an absolute stinker, whoever you are.
So someone's forgot to update squad numbers.
Yeah.
Tadic is injured, I think. I don't think Tadic is even active.
I think he's dead, not dead, but he's just not a footballer anymore.
So. Oh, no, Tadic is still playing. He plays with Fenerbahce now.
Yeah, he's not even at the football club. They've got it wrong. They've got the graphic completely wrong. They've got number 10 as
It's from last
Tadic.
season. Yeah, I was going to say, he was number 10.
They've got number 10 as Tadic rather than Chuba Akpom.
They haven't updated their graphics.
That's laziness.
Great job. Van Hecker. Well, I guess it's slipped through the net.
It's something you check. Because apparently Dusan Tadic just come on despite the fact he plays for Fenerbahce.
Maybe he has.
The ghost.
Maybe in the well, he's not dead. Maybe the Fenerbahce game, he's just been subbed on. Don't think they've even playing. Don't know what European competition they'd be in. They might be in this one actually, Europa League.
Probably, or conference, definitely not Champions League.
Well done.
Here's Guders, slides through me to mark that ball. What a tackle that is from Gay. And now they're going to hold the ball.
Oh yeah, Fenerbahce won 3-1 earlier.
And that is slightly...
Tadic did play.
Good for him.
64 minutes and he flew over to Brighton. Got involved. Batshuayi and Ryan Kent. That is the weirdest front three. And Fred. What on earth is his team?
Batshuayi, Ryan Kent, and Doosan Dutch front three.
That's
Disgustingly good. That's actually really good though.
Sengi's under then came off the bench for them. What is this team?
That's incredible.
And they had Sebastian Szymanski in midfield from used to play Feyenoord.
What a fun team.
Ferdi Cardioglu couldn't even get a starting berth because Fred's in there. They got Alexander Jiku, who used to play for Strasbourg, I believe. Yeah.
Bloody Fred. What's he like?
What a weird team. I love looking at the Turkish league team. He's playing for Besiktas now.
Yeah. And Galatasaray as well.
Besiktas had a Boubacar up front.
Yes.
Rashica, Oxlade-Chamberlain and Ghezal.
What a front four.
Arthur Masaraki at left back. They've got Omar Kole, who's playing for Sampdoria, in there. Cenk Tosun came off the bench. Ante Rebic plays for them. Jedson Fernandez.
I love finding these little gems of teams.
I just want to check Galatasaray as well. We take the weirdest tangents, but
This is great.
it was great.
Great stream, guys. Thanks for hopping in. Keep the chat going. We've got 12 minutes to go of this game. Brighton look look very
I think
comfortable.
most of us seen Galatasaray's by now, but Zaha, Icardi, Torreira, Davinson Sanchez, Muslera, slightly less bizarre.
I am surprised.
Angelino, Dries Mertens,
I'm surprised
Hakim
that-
Ziyech, and Ndombele.
That's very good. I'm surprised that Besiktas team is losing.
Kerem Demirbay, Sergio Oliveira. How is his team so good that Victor Nelson didn't even start?
I can tell how that team beat United though. They're actually really good teams.
Yeah. In that Fenerbahce team was the most rogue. I didn't know actually Chamberlain was playing for Besiktas. That's
Rashica.
great fun. Or Rashica, no.
But also the passion they have over there is quality. The atmosphere is electric.
Yeah.
It's not electric, usually it's on fire. But all being vandalised, but it's lovely.
I find it weird that Turkish sides have never. Is it just that they're two journeymen in their teams? Because I find it odd that they've never had the Eredivisie or Liga NOS type, or Liga Portugal, I believe it's called now, type success, where they find themselves in like winning European titles. I know that it hasn't happened for a while,
Yeah,
but
no.
Porto won 2002.
No.
Ajax won in 95, I want to say, it's their most recent one.
But also, but they're kind of in identical situation. The Liga Portugal and the Eredivisie both have three teams at the sharp end.
But I think the difference is if you look at like Benfica, they've got young talents like Andreas Schjelderup. They've just sold young talents like Enzo Fernandez for
Nunes.
hundreds of millions of pounds.
They haven't got Demba
It's the
Ba
same.
and Boubacar.
Demba Ba's not with them anymore. But yeah,
Could be. Demba should play for
they've not got a Boubacar, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Rashica type thing. They've not got an aged Mauro Icardi and Dries Mertens.
Oh, it's loose. The goal's open.
Mitoma, Buonanotte, fires one off and it's saved. Evan Ferguson keeps it alive. Now Buonanotte on the ball. Good touch from the Argentine.
Last 10
Milner.
minutes.
Baleba, Milner. Baleba dunk. Now Gross, Baleba, Gross, dunk. Again, they are just trying to rack up the
Webster is
passes.
going to come on in a few minutes. Maybe Van Hecker's on a yellow. Here is Adingra down the line to Veltman. Back
Darwin-
to Adingra.
Darwin Núñez hit the post from there.
It's an open goal. It's hilarious. It's a couple of yards out.
Yeah.
Go find him.
He
He can.
literally just off the 6-yard box, and he fires one against the post. It did result in a goal, somehow. Guessing get photograph and Birch from that.
But still, he should score that.
Yeah, he should.
Gerson Dunk is playing their own little game over here on the left hand side. Who can he pick out? No rush. They're in absolutely no rush.
FPL fans calling for Mitoma to get a rest.
Yeah. Wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah, as we approach the end of the stream here, just one last shout. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to do so. We are fast approaching 2k. We're one subscriber away from 1.85k, which would be nice to hit tonight. So if you haven't subscribed yet and you have enjoyed this evening's stream, then that's massively appreciated. But thank you guys all so much for tuning in. It's been a lovely evening.
Yeah, it's been
Dunk
good.
on the
Been a
ball.
good game.
Yeah, and after we did a private stream to Chelsea fan yesterday, it's good to see a lot more people in chat today. So thanks everyone that's turned up.
Wait, we double change
Milner.
right, and I can't quite see who the second player.
Gross. Mitoma. Nice turn.
Yeah, get him off before he gets injured.
Or another yellow.
Oh yeah.
Milner. Mitoma. Here now, Pascal Gross. Quaro Mitoma. Gross again. Baleba. Dunk. Dunk. Gross. Looking for an option. Finds Buonanotte. Good control from the Argentine. Mitoma. Now Milner.
But it has been really good from Brighton. They played really nice stuff. Thoroughly deserved to win this game. Second half, Ajax just a little bit more pace.
Football's the only situation where James, Facundo and Kawara are all mates.
Yeah.
You don't go to a school and go, oh, there's the cool kids. James, Facundo and Kawara.
And Jason.
Yeah. And Julio.
Pascal.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, like Adam, Paul, and Lewis and Jason and James, I can get on board.
Even
Simon, if his surname wasn't a dig.
A weird mate called Billy.
Oh, okay. Oh, Baleba.
Yeah, Brighton's enjoying their football, really. They're trying to get their possession stats up, mate.
Just fans, say it's good stream, Jack and Harry. See you Saturday or Sunday, my friends. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. Thank you, Just Fan. See you this weekend, mate.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Here come the changes for Brighton then. It's two. It's Webster and De Hood.
Double change. James Milner departs.
He needs a rest. He needs to lie down.
Yeah.
He needs to go to bed now. Straight out of the tunnel, gets home.
Get that man a Ribena.
And I'll come to Hood.
Mahmoud Dahoud. What a player.
De Hood's not going there.
Already coming on for Pascal Gross. No, for Paul Van Hecker.
So De Hood is going there.
Gross will go full back.
Yes, he will. Webster right back.
No, Webster centre
Gross
half.
left back. Well, he's on the other. Oh, Veltman.
Veltman's still on there.
Veltman go left back then.
Good do.
Or Gross, you know what I mean.
We'll have a look in a minute.
5 minutes, they're just seeing it out.
Might just play three at the back and everyone else in midfield.
Might put no one there.
So Webster is at centre half. That is Gross at left back.
Veltman
at right back.
As expected. Yeah, it's been a good one. Been a fun one. Been a good game. An exciting game. Seen goals. Seen fast play. Watching Brighton's always fun. And still, this game is not quite dead yet. Here come Ajax. They get a goal now.
Kleinson.
Fully believe.
Van den Boomen. Now Kleinson again. Harto. Van den Boomen. Kleinson. Plays a 1-2. Still going Kleinson. Now Van den Boomen. These two seem the only ones capable of touching the ball at the moment. Sutalo. Now he's gone for a bit of a mazy dribble here, Sutalo, and then just goes back to Harto. What's the point in all that?
Yeah.
And took it past two. Just go back to his left centre half. Brighton win the ball back. I think even they thought it was a foul and they stopped playing. But waved advance. Droves, play on. We've done nothing wrong. Steele. Baleba almost quite on the edge of his box, but uses his body well. Now Dahoud. That's a step over.
Ooh.
For some reason, Buonanotte, Webster, and now back to Steele. Brighton just holding on well here. Seeing the game out. They should be home and dry now, you would imagine. It's been a good performance. Very good performance. Harto, Kleinson pokes it back to Sutalo. That's a cracking ball. Sorry, from Van der Boomen. Now Gaye. Here's Sutalo. Takes it past Ferguson. Van den Boomen now. Outside the boot and gives it to Gaye. Gaye bursting down the right-hand side. Ball catches Gross out. And he's giving it to the Ajax fans.
No, I don't think you're going to appreciate that.
No.
Also, I don't think I can get that ball back. That's going on some bloke's shirt and back on the first flight.
Let's just say it.
Amsterdam.
That's Amsterdam already.
Yeah. And they're smuggling it out as we speak. Out of self some good money.
Oh, 731 passes for
Wow.
Brighton this evening. That is incredible. And it's not been a bad tally from Ajax either. 386. I mean, that is ludicrous. 731 passes. Your team haven't even strung that together over a season.
No. Well, we don't ever get 10 in a row.
I genuinely don't think that's ever happened.
I don't think it's happened either. I don't think I've got 5 in a row.
That may be.
Oh,
Buonanotte wins high up the pitch. Ferguson in a good area. Scuffs it a little bit. Didn't realise Buonanotte was there, I don't think. Now Guy will clear it long.
2 minutes to go.
Akpom gives chase, but he's not managed to do anything with it.
He struggled to life at Ajax. Brilliant season for Middlesbrough. Bit of a one-season wonder, though. I'm not saying he's a good...
He didn't show a lot before Ajax, so that's the thing.
It's
Obviously, he was good at Middlesbrough last season, but before that, he didn't really do
exactly. He was kind of an average player, had one stellar season, then suddenly got the move, but obviously he's gone back to being his average player. That's who he is. He's in that Carrick system with Cameron Archer and Aaron Ramsey. Played beautiful.
Yeah.
Can Brighton get a third for the end of the game? Who should we do man of the match now? Or the clock runs down?
Sure. Harry, who's your player of the match?
I'm going to give mine to Simon Adingra.
Fair
I
enough.
think he was absolute quality tonight.
Couldn't agree more. He's been brilliant.
Brilliant for the second goal especially, but his movement, his technical ability is high quality, and he is one for the future. Definitely could be a world-class footballer in the making.
Does look good.
Really good season.
I could list off any number of attackers here, any of the Brighton players really, but I will go for Pascal Gross. Often doesn't get the recognition he deserves, but always puts in a good effort, and he's done well again today. That's a good tackle from Guy. If I was going to give it to a Ajax player, it'd probably be Teherovic. Really impressed with him in the middle of the park. Taylor good as per. Heinsohn's looked exciting since he's come on, but decision making's been a bit poor. Berghuis did alright. Positive signs for Ajax, I would say.
Yeah, they look better.
Looking at positives for
but Brighton and PSV next weekend, you're 2 tough games.
But
we look at the week after.
But they've managed to get Kjetil Knutsen, who's a really good coach. They're in a good position. They've got some good young talent here, and he's really good at nurturing young talent. We've seen him do that with Bodo. I mean, look at Albert Grombeck.
Not overnight, but it's getting there.
Yeah.
How many minutes we are going to see? Didn't miss the ball.
I hope it's 1. Or none. Ref just doesn't lie at a time.
The board definitely went
3. Yeah, but it might have just played nothing. It's like, nah.
It's +0.
Heinsohn in the box, and it's not come to anything. Brighton even keeping it from going out from a corner. Here's to Hood. Maurice Steijn, good player.
He is a good player. He's experienced as well.
Yeah, I think it's a good addition.
Yeah. Type of player that comes on for the last 20 minutes of the game and puts in an absolute shift. That's exactly what they need. He's got an experienced head, knows how to run the clock down, not going to do anything stupid. Does the basics right. That's exactly what they need to help steady these young. I think they're bringing on Dahoud, same time they're bringing on the likes of Baleba, and it's coming together and done really well. That's a good touch though. And here come Ajax down the right hand side, ball's back in, but it's cut out by Buonanotte, and Brighton will live to fight another day. A minute of the 3 play, 2 minutes to go, and Brighton will have their first 3 points in European football. And a big 3 points at that at home against Ajax. In a couple of weeks, I think this reverse fixture could be a different story. To be completely honest, Ajax.
Depends how Ajax get on over the next few weeks, really, doesn't it? But yeah,
definitely.
Obviously, they do need to get in a manager.
Yeah.
But
Steele, Dunk. Fizzes it into Mitoma, who's done brilliantly tonight.
Options ahead of him, and that ball gets away from him there.
Hasn't got one.
And he's blocked it.
Yeah.
And Ajax will let that go out for a throw. Just seeing the game out now. Game's reached that point where both sides have sort of admitted this is the result, but Brighton won't give up. Really, won't just sit back and let the game die. But they're not pushing forwards any meaningful.
Ajax. They gave it a good go. I feel like the goal just before half time killed them off a little bit. They came out the second half pretty positively, I think. I think they gave They played well. They gave it a good game. And then the second goal from Fatty just killed them off. And since then, it's been a pretty even game. Ajax have just remained regimented and not let it get silly. Brighton haven't pushed extremely hard for a third. Couple of scares here and there, but nothing too much to write about. Fouling there.
20 seconds to go here.
And
No one's, Franco van den Boomen. I mean, if I actually get a goal, for pride's sake, that wouldn't be too bad. Coming forwards now, Kenneth Taylor moves out wide. Here's Heinsohn. Can he get a shot away? Taylor! And it's stopped.
Their night.
Yeah, pull back. And that is 5-1 Liverpool.
That's the end.
There we go. Brighton 2, Ajax 0. A very good victory for the Seagulls. They'll be happy with their performance this evening. And Ajax, well, still signs that progress is needed, but definitely a good performance tonight. A good performance tonight. The result wasn't there, but they did all right at times against a very difficult opposition.
Yeah, very enjoyable watch. They provided us an entertaining game. Brighton.
Zerbi's just trying to find the opposing manager here, but I'm guessing he's not used to having to go over and shake the hand of the opposition manager bit. Obviously the Ajax guy. He's just going around talking to his mates. But yeah, Salah with that 5th one, by the way. That's everything for this evening. We'll call it there. We're back hopefully on Saturday if we can stream the El Clasico. Stream page will be out at some point tomorrow if we can manage to stream it. Then definitely live for Sunday. Manchester Derby should be a cracker. That is everything for today though, guys. Thank you guys very, very much for watching and we'll see you next time.